What is up, though, Lions fans? It's your boy, Motor City Don P here. We are going to be here 7 hours of commercial-free football. Now I'm playing. I'm just playing. What up, though? We are here. We are about to kick off. We got guests that will be joining us today. Chicken Nugget King is going to be joining us today. He is waiting in the wings. I guess I'm going to have to kind of like not listen to the game. Hold on. I'm gonna see how I can do this. I gotta have one earpiece in, one earpiece on the game. We'll see how this works. Hold on.
You can hear me now?
What up, though? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Loud and clear, man. Another
All
day
right.
of Lions football, you know? What's up, everybody?
What up, though? We got we'll be having some people join us, and we've got some viewers. No one is chatting yet. Make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share. Go tell your family that we are here and we are going to be watching, like watch party style. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. I got one earpiece in for you and one earpiece in for the game. So I'm going to be like straining. Trying to hear both.
Hey, I mean, as long as you can juggle them both, you're good. You know what I'm saying? As long as you can juggle both, you're all right. That's all that matters. I mean, last week, that was a very miserable game, to say the least. But now we got to bounce back. We got to prepare, play hard, and go out there and get it. I'm not expecting perfection. I'm just expecting hard work and a better performance out of, anybody, whether if it's second string or third string. That's what I'm expecting, tonight. And I hope I'm not the only one who, sees it that way. So it's just preseason. And preseason football can happen like that. You're not going to win or lose. You're just looking for guys who can really, make a name for themselves and make it on a roster, especially with this one. So, yeah,
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I mean, there was somebody, I won't mention him, but someone was crashing out in my comments on the live stream. I woke up to a comment that it was crazy. It was like, oh, the Chargers cheated. We should have won the game. I'm like, what?
I don't think they cheated. They just brought it better than what we did.
You can't turn the ball over 5 times and then say someone else cheated. That's
crazy. I was just gonna say that. I was gonna say that, man. Like 5 turnovers is unacceptable. That was definitely unacceptable, especially with Kyle Allen performing horrible with 2 interceptions. Then at that, you're going with 9 for 14 completion attempts. I mean, you got to do better than that. I mean, you've seen good out of Isaac Tesla. You've seen good out of Ahmed Hassan. You've seen good out of Dominic Levitt with spectacular catches. You didn't see that with a lot of good names out there that are young and trying to make a roster. Again, I do like Rock Ya-Sin's, approach by being more physical and getting stops when it's at the red zone and making the right correct tackle. And that's what vets are supposed to do. Make the correct tackle and, finish the assignment. Don't look away from the assignment. Finish the assignment and play ball,
Right. I don't know what's going on. Can you see the chat?
Hold on. I have no idea. I haven't seen the chat yet.
That's crazy. I don't know. Because I'm looking. We got 60 people in here.
Wow.
And I don't see nothing happening in the chat. So
I mean, with that being said, it's like the same number as Graham Glasgow's jersey number, correct?
Hold on. What is happening? Okay, I was just about to ask if the game started on your end because I'm looking like. All right, let me see here. Conversations.
I just got
we go.
I just saw it. I just saw it now.
Mike Walker says, "What up, guys? What up, though, Mike Walker?
What's going on?"
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of chat interaction today because that's what we do in watch parties and live streams, and especially because this is the preseason. really what I want to see from this whenever it starts, because they look. Has yours started yet?
Oh yeah, it has. I seen comments.
No. I'm saying your game.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm on Fox 2 right now.
Are they
Yeah.
playing or what?
No, they're not playing. It's all it is TJ Lang and Jason Benetti talking about Tate Ratledge and Hendon Hooker and Tyleek Williams, of course. That's what this is. It's a little bit of pregame, but that's what that was that popped up on my TV.
Yeah, I'm just making sure because mine is I'm on Game Pass and they're just showing this loop ads about the schedule. So I'm just trying to make sure it wasn't stuck in a loop or something like that.
Nah.
What up, though, Belinda Brown?
What's going on, Belinda?
So this Hendon Hooker thing is very interesting. We got a lot of people. I don't know. He's polarizing for some reason. A lot of people don't understand his role on the team. There are people that wanted him to supplant Jared Goff. There are people that are threatened and they want him to do poorly. I don't understand it. Look, here's what we know. The backup quarterback position is important. If you do not have a capable backup, if your starter goes down, you have issues. What we want to see out of Hendon Hooker is being a capable backup. That is it, right? We want him to go through his progressions. I don't want to see him tuck and run after looking at one read. Oh, is J-Mo not open? Obviously, J-Mo's not playing, right? Is Tyzik Tesla not open? Oh, well, I'm going to run. No, I need to see you going through your progressions. Go through one read, two reads, three reads, then run, right? If it's not there, then run. So I want to see him have command of this offense. I want to see him get into the right checks, get us into the right situations, understand what he's looking at when he's reading the defense and so on and so forth. But we are about to get the kickoff going. Of course, we've got the NFL bot here. So let's see.
Hey, you bots are out of your mind, man. You guys are crazy tonight.
What up, though, Kurt Steele? He says, I will hop on at a halftime, fellas. That's a long time.
Hey, that's crazy work. Crazy work. Crazy work.
Hendon Hooker gonna be out the game. You know what I mean? You gonna come in Kyle Allen time. So we got the kickoff, and there was a procedure penalty on the Detroit Lions. I think it's a 15-yard penalty. So I know why, because they kicked it into the end zone. Okay, so what is it, coming out to the 40, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Take care of the ball and be disciplined tonight. That's the main job for this team to do. Take care of the ball offensively and, be very disciplined on defense. Don't be lazy out there. That's the main thing for tonight.
Let's see who we got on the line out there. Tyleek is playing, correct?
Yep. Tyleek is playing right now.
All right. So what I saw from that first snap, the Detroit Lions do have a very good run defense. I saw last week the same thing. Their run defense was pretty solid. Yeah, they might give up a play here or there, but ultimately they're going to stop the run first. It looks like they're going to continue to be committed to that, whoever is out there. That's what they mean when they say the standard is the standard.
Correct.
All right.
Correct.
Oh, almost got a sack. Oh, Wow. That's crazy work. That is nasty work. Who is that?
Here we go. Short pass. But yeah, defense got to get on that. Defense has got to get on that. I mean, I like the pressures, but the play was made,
Who was that?
I have no idea.
On to the next play. Okay. Yeah, they're methodically moving the ball down the field. we got to have more discipline than that. I mean, Stick. Is that what's his name? Ethan Stick.
Easton Stick. Easton Stick.
There we go.
He once
was
played with the Chargers. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Here it goes, and he goes down. Good stop.
All right. I'm a little bit behind you, I think. Yeah, because I'm about to see the play now. All right, there you go. Now we get the sack. Okay.
Yeah, that's Al-Qadim Muhammad. That's Al-Qadim Muhammad.
All right.
I don't know if they would count that. I don't know if they count that right now as a sack, but that's a 3rd and 3 right now. But a hell of a tackle.
Yeah, 3rd and 3. That's a sack, man, because it was 2nd and 2. Just making sure he lost.
For sure.
If he lost in the yards,
for sure, that's a sack.
Yeah.
And we stopped the run. 4th down. Stopping the run. You got to stop it. Got to stop the run. 4th down.
All right. Let's see. Oh, that was a nice run stop too. Who was that? Who's 52?
Cunningham, I believe.
Okay, Zach Cunningham in there doing this thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I mean, for those that don't know, he bounced around the league for quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
Played in Arizona, played with Philly. I mean, he's a dog.
Yeah. I think he led the league in tackles one year or something or he was pretty close, pretty high up there.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's a tackling machine.
Going for it. They're going for it on 4th and 3. Why not? It's the preseason.
Mm-hmm.
No, not at all. No chance.
Turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs. Who is 87? That was a guy that he hit on the first pass. Tried to go back to him again. DiCaprio Boodle got boodled.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
Since we're on the topic of Zach Cunningham, do you think he's going to make the roster or no?
Yes. I mean, who did we have last year? We had people like what's his name? What's that special? Ben Neiman. Whatchamacallit is out. Rodriguez is out.
I think Neiman had a hell of a year last year, if I'm not mistaken. Had a hell of a year. Came up big for us.
He's good on special teams. I didn't really like him particularly as a fill-in for injury. I just think Zach Cunningham is a better player. He's a better linebacker. He's going to offer you more starting experience because Ben Neiman, while he did win a Super Bowl with the Kansas City Chiefs, he wasn't a starter. He wasn't even a full-time player. He was a special teams ace.
Yeah.
So to have Cunningham in there who has actual game experience, lots of it, like I said, among the league leaders in tackles one year, things of this nature. So, yeah, I would definitely feel more comfortable with him. I mean, we got Trevor Nowatzki. So I don't think there's anybody in their backup linebacking core that is going to threaten Zach Cunningham and keep him off the roster.
I think what you're saying is it's more of a veteran aspect than a youth aspect because you got to go veteran over youth and find, guys that are smart and understand the game and understand the P's and Q's of defense and not only defense, but special teams particularly too. So, yeah, I like Zach Cunningham. Zach Cunningham can actually ball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. So, yeah, I think that is going to be what makes this decision. And we're seeing Zach Cunningham come out there, but I mean that stop on 3rd down, I mean, he met that dude in the hole, stuck him, knocked him back. He didn't allow any forward progress, nothing. And that was a man-on-man tackle, So the running back lost that one. He lost that battle. Zach Cunningham came in and did it.
And speaking of Rodrigo, I can't wait for him to come back. I'm thinking that he could be coming back early October, something like that from, word around the town. So I expect him to be back too. But yeah, Cunningham is definitely a great, fit and a great look. And by the way, Hendon Hooker just passed the ball to Zylstra, so that was a stop.
Good, but that was a good anticipatory throw. He threw it on time. It was on Zylstra before he turned around. Those little things is what we need to see from Hendon Hooker. We just need to see him be decisive, not indecisive, not looking to run. All right. He got that one out of there. Who was that came out? Was it Pierce, Walker, one of them? Remember, James Pierce and Jalen Walker are playing today. So I think that was Pierce.
I think James Pierce and Jalen Walker are, a two-headed monster. Got to watch out for them, especially when you're, trying to get off the edge. And Hendon Hooker, Hendon Hooker is just turned over the ball. Just turning over the ball is not good. It's not a good look. Turning over the ball.
Don't tell me you throw an interception.
Nah, no!
Fumble.
Oh no!
Oh my goodness, Lord!
No, that's horrible. Mercy. That's horrible. See, they just talked about this pregame to take care of the ball, take care of the rock. If you can't take care of the rock, you're having problems. Take care of the rock. It's P's and Q's, man.
Oh no, here's Johnny says no Maben either, as we were talking about the linebackers. I mean, you could have called a face mask there.
Oh, there was a face mask?
Yeah,
they missed it. Mask. They missed it.
They missed that. The back judge is right there looking at it, didn't call nothing.
And I don't know about Wentz.
I need to see more poise, man. I need to see this.
Oh yeah, that's definitely face mask. Definitely. But Wentz, I don't see Wentz coming to this team, man. I don't know about Carson Wentz.
No,
I don't know about that.
No. Don't like that. But here's the question. Would Wentz be better than both of the options that we have? I believe 100% he would.
Yeah, I think he would. I think fairly he would. Fairly he definitely would.
I don't know. I don't know if Hendon Hooker is pressing. Does he feel pressure or what? I mean, but if you're going to be a runner, you got to understand how to tuck that ball. Mm-hmm. That's a hold.
I mean, it's a quarterback's job to, know when the pressure is coming and get out the pocket and to protect the ball and protect the rock, just like a running back would protect the rock when they're running out of the pocket and trying to find extra holes to get, first downs and move the chains. It's important for a quarterback to do that, If not, you're going to have butterfingers all day.
My man, Mr. Morale 313, what up, though? He says, oh, damn. What up, though? I didn't even know the game was on.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Mr. Morale?
Well, it just started, so you good. We had a Hendon Hooker turnover already. I don't know which channel these bots are on. I don't know if they're on my channel or if they're on LNU. But if they're on my channel, Mr. Morale 313 is a mod. So, you got that, player.
Precisely.
Mm-hmm. All right, they are backed up. It is 2nd and 17. Almost got a jump. Let's see what happens with this one. Pass is completed for I want to say, was that an 8-yard gain?
I'm not so sure. I think if it is an 8-yard gain, then it is an 8-yard gain. Right now, there's like a 3rd and 13.
Oh no, it was a 4-yard gain. It was a 4. I thought it was minimal, but I thought he at least got more. No, it was a 4-yard game. 3rd and 13. They are lining up from their own. Well, no, from our 45-yard line. They are across the 50.
Got to stop.
This would be good for the defense to get this stop. There we go. All right.
So that was about a 6-yard gain.
All right. So let's go ahead and get this punt and see what Hendon Hooker can do. now.
I mean, it was only right to get the ball back. It was only right to do that. Get the stop, get a 3 and out, and get the ball back. Hendon Hooker has been
Oh,
focused.
snap.
Oh, it's a
That was
field goal?
Dylan Drummond.
Oh, that was Dylan Drummond?
That was Dylan Drummond, last year's camp darling from Eastern Michigan University.
Oh, wow.
Did not stick with the Detroit Lions, but good for him. He did not give up on his football dreams, and he is here with the Atlanta Falcons, making catches, putting them in position for a 57-yard field goal, which they hit right down the middle with, it looked like, room to spare. Who is this kicker? Krieg? All right.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a 3-0 game right now, but it's so much time left, so much game left for Hendon Hooker to get his, head back on his shoulders and get ready and play, and just be focused, and get out there and be ready to play. And, the last series he had, it was a fumble. We're not happy with that, right? So next series, step up, be productive, and hold on to the ball and protect the ball. And if the pressure's coming, get the ball out quick, make the right pass. Just make the right pass if the protection's coming to you.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. He's just gonna have to shake it off, and get back out there, man. He's maybe he needed that. Maybe he needed that fumble to get the. Some people need to get hit. You know what I mean? To get the nerves off. Maybe he needed to turn the ball over. I don't know, but that was ridiculous.
Yeah.
What did it say? Oh, Mr. Maratha said, "What's up with these fumbles, though, bro? I don't even know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Maybe he needed that to get it out of his system, and then we'll see what happens."
Hey, I have no clue with these turnovers, fumbles, passing the ball. Actually, fumbling is a lot worse than interceptions. And it may be, somebody having a different, aspect of that or a different feeling of what I just said. But I think fumbles are a lot worse than interceptions. Interceptions can happen very often, but fumbling the ball, that's when you can't, that's when you really just can't put your head up and be like, you know what? I'm putting my head down. I ain't got no confidence in myself,
Right. Fumbling has everything to do with you and nothing to do with anybody else. Obviously people are swiping at the ball, trying to punch it out, but it's your job to secure it. As a quarterback, sometimes you throw an interception, it's just not your fault. Maybe you threw it and it got tipped at the line. Maybe you hit your receiver in the hands and it bounced off of their hands. Maybe, just like last week, you put it right on your receiver. He catches it and then has the defender rip the ball away from him.
Communication. So, it's all about communication on that.
I actually don't even think that should have been a interception. I feel like that should have been a fumble on Lovett's part. So we did get a pretty good return up there to the 38, but there's a flag. So let's see what it was.
No, hey, go figure. It's on us. It's on the Lions. Go figure. I mean, but that moves us back, and we got work.
So special teams, this is something I could necessarily crash out about in the preseason because these are the players that are going to be playing on special teams. Offense, defense, I don't really crash out about what I'm seeing because the starters aren't playing.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, but special teams, that's a little bit different. So special teams, we got to clean it up. I mean, the first penalty wasn't anything. It was just because we kicked it in the end zone. So,
I mean, if we're gonna be honest, man, when it comes to starters are accountable for their job. They understand the responsibility at hand in big games. They do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So now Hendon Hooker is. This is the same thing that I think is going to happen with Jared Goff. They turn the ball over and they come out running. The thing with Osama bin Johnson was, Jared Goff could throw a pick and then he just lets him get right back on the horse and throw the pick or start throwing the football again. I feel like you just got to get him settled down. Who is that? Is that Tom Kennedy? He looked like he got
Yes,
his bell
indeed.
rung
That's
there.
85. That's number 85.
Looked like he slipped and then he got driven into the turf.
I mean, you got to move the chains at this point, yo.
Yeah, we got to see more of that. More, where we got 3rd and 10. So we need an actual pass that travels 10 yards.
Hey, don't look now, but the Lions are getting a first down. Hendon Hooker running out the pocket.
All right. Tucking the ball. There we go. See, that's the type of run that we need to see.
That's what we spoke on, right?
Yeah.
That's what we needed. Tuck and run, mm-hmm. But be protective and to listen for the protection. Be protective and listen to the protection. That's all that is. That's all you got to do.
Yeah. I want to see him do that when it's available. I don't want to see him do it just because he's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we got Ratledge in there. I don't know. Is Mahogany in there? He should be, right?
I'm not so sure if Mahogany's in.
All right. Got a nice clean pocket. Okay. Isaac Tesla does not get the separation, but that was a clean pocket. And Hendon Hooker stood in and threw the ball, but it just was well covered. Who's 35? A guy that looks like his jersey's too big for him. Who is this? Brooks.
Jersey too big for him.
His jersey looks too big.
Oh.
Let's see.
Oh my God.
I didn't see what you saw.
Oh my God.
Let's see what happens. It didn't sound good with what you're doing.
Oh no.
God damn. Well, that was a penalty. Was that Tim Patrick?
No, that had to be Craig Reynolds. Craig Reynolds caught that still. Oh, he dropped it. That's a nasty hit. Oh.
But it's a flag, so we'll take the penalty. Okay.
I mean, hey, thank you for giving us an automatic first down.
This dude's a little bit too fired up. I mean, I think it was a clean hit. I think it was just because that's a defenseless player. Because there was no helmet-to-helmet contact.
Wait a minute. What?
What?
But there was 2 flags. There's 2 flags. There was 2 flags, one on us and one on them, basically.
The one on us had to come after the play, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, wow. The penalty's offset. That's crazy.
Come on, Craig. Get up, Craig.
I feel like a personal foul should not be offset. Like, that doesn't make sense. What was the penalty on us? Was it holding or something?
I guess it was. That's what I guess that was. It was holding or, a pass interference, offensive pass interference, something like that to that sort. But then that was a nasty hit, and that definitely deserved a flag. We should have got an automatic first down off that, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you've got a personal foul penalty, I really don't believe it should offset at all. Salty Pork Chop says hospital ball. That was definitely a hospital ball. Here's Johnny said OPI on who? Maybe it was a pick route. There you go, Hendon. Oh my goodness.
Is that Z's nephew, to be exact?
Was it Meeks?
Jackson Meeks? Yep, Jackson Meeks.
Yep.
You don't drop that pass. You do not drop that pass.
I hope this Helms person, is he making the team? Like, he's doing a lot of talking. I hope he makes the team because he's going to look real silly. I feel like that pass was a little bit too far out in front. I think Hendon needed to put that a little bit on him.
Yeah, miscommunication right there.
But then Meeks might have saw what just happened to Craig Reynolds, and he might have been a little bit gun shy. Mr. Morale through us, he said he left his hands in Detroit. Meeks should have had it. Says here's Johnny. But the problem with these services that you pay for, like, so no, y'all don't pay for Fox and all that other stuff because it's on regular television. These services like Game Pass or it's another one, I won't mention the name of it because no free sponsors. They play the same commercials over and over and over again, like all the time. This other program that I used to watch, that I used to use, not watch, but obviously I did watch on it. But you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I was watching the NFC Championship game, all that stuff, the year that the Lions played the 49ers. They had a partnership with ESPN. In 2 games, they played the same WNBA commercial 57 times. I counted.
Hey, that is a counter. That's a good counter.
Yes. 57 is ridiculous. I wanted to throw, like, I saw it so much, it made me physically sick. Like, I wanted to throw up. It's like just watching the same image over and over and over again, just burned into your mind. It was terrible.
Right.
These bots are crazy, bro.
Hey, I don't know who bringing the bots around here. I don't know who's bringing them. I'm not a part of that. I don't know what a bot is.
They crawl the streams for on Sundays or whenever NFL games are. And they just attack. They probably look up a certain hashtag or something like that, and they just send it out whoever's using this hashtag, or they're looking for anything related to Falcons, Lions, whatever the case may be, or any NFL teams playing. So that's probably what it is.
And this
Grant Stewart with the stick.
I was just gonna say that Grant Stewart just made a hell of a hit, a nice hit, firm tackle.
Yeah, he's gonna make the team for sure.
Oh, absolutely. We didn't sign that guy for nothing.
Yeah, he was all over the field when we played against him last year in Indianapolis. Primarily a special teams guy, but when he does get in the game, he does, make an impact. So we definitely, with him and Cunningham, we definitely upgraded our linebacking core, or we should say our second string linebacking core.
And just like that, he made another big play.
And there we go.
Made another big
coverage. Grant Stewart with the coverage down the field on, I'm guessing that was a running back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a running back. So he had him covered out of the backfield, number 38, whoever that is. Was step for step with him, stride for stride. So like to see that. Mr. Round 313 says, let me at him. All right. We got 148 viewers in here. What up, though, everybody? Make sure you get in the chat if you got something to say. Say it with your chest. All right. Nah, don't like to see that, but it was short, well short. Dylan Drummond makes another catch. Are we going to see a punt? I mean, the camera's just on Dylan Drummond running off the field. Okay, yes, it is a punt. 4th and 4. Nice coverage, kept everything in front of them. TK85 is fine. He's back to receive the punt. All right. TK85 snags it. He gets about a 5-yard gain on the return. Mike Walker says Lions D going to be nasty this year. You know what, Mike Walker? You know what I hope? Lions D going to be healthy this year. That's all I care about.
I mean, we definitely will look good this year, but health is the number one concern.
For sure. Mr. Morale 313 says, I forgot Lovett is hurt. Yeah, I think he's down 10 days. Oh my goodness. Every special teams play seems to be a penalty. Now we've got 2 holds on the same play. 2 holds. This is sloppy. Special teams play.
You said it for me. You said it for me. I'm keeping mine in. I'm keeping my anger in with that.
Mike Walker says, for sure, it can't be as bad as last year. DJ Reed is showing out in camp. Shout out to Hussein Abdullah. I don't know if y'all know who Hussein Abdullah is, but they're showing this same commercial. Every time it goes to commercial, the first commercial is America's Game, New England Patriots 2014. Every single time. And then after that, they show the top 100. They're talking about Kyle Hamilton. Every time there's a commercial, this is what happens. But shout out to Hussein Abdullah. That's my guy. I actually know him personally. So, yes. Shout out. But I don't want to see these commercials anymore. Play something different. Play something else. All right. Special is not special, says Mr. Route 313.
Yeah.
Ron Winarski is in here.
Hey, I tell you what, special teams don't get no special treatment.
No.
Special teams don't get special treatment at all.
They do not at all. Ron Winarski, you know what? The fact that you are a loyal member of my chat shows me that there are no Bears creators like me. You understand what I'm saying? So I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Your patronage, is that the right word? Yeah. Your patronage means a lot. So even though you are a Bears fan, shout out to you, man.
I mean, off two receptions, 3 targets, and 46 yards. That's pretty impressive from Isaac Tesla, aka Coleslaw, from last week.
I didn't
make up the nickname. I didn't make up the nickname.
I know it came from a tweet from somewhere. I got to come up with a nickname for him. I am the nickname man. I came up with the electrician for Jahmyr Gibbs. That stuck for a while on the heavies until they had to get the Sonic and Knuckles. They had both of them, had to get a name. Shout out to JRod16, one of my chat guys. He was trying so hard to get Blue Lightning to stick from JMO, and I was like, that's not going to happen.
Oh no,
he's already JMO.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, hit hooker under center, hands the ball off to Craig Reynolds, who gets nothing but swallowed up. I'm guessing Vaki is not available for this game.
Hey, I wish Vaki was playing.
Yeah.
Really wish he was.
So they're showing Michael Penix's stats from last year. 58.1 completion percentage is not great. 3 interceptions and 3 touchdowns. Now, I know he did only play in 3 games, but 58% isn't good.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah.
And they did pick him in order for like Kirk Cousins to mentor him, but it looks like that it's the other way around. Because I mean,
What up,
Kirk
that tactical
Cousins is
sport?
looking like he's yeah.
I don't know. So the issue with Kirk Cousins, did you watch quarterback?
Oh, I've seen some snippets here and there.
So the issue with Kirk Cousins last year was that he was mechanically compromised. He had at the same time, I think it was a knee injury, a shoulder injury, and something else. I don't like that dump off to Shane Zylstra on 3rd and 11.
Neither did I.
You got to push that ball down the field. I mean, he had the opportunity, and he probably didn't have anybody open, but he had the opportunity to try to push it downfield. There's no way. Now, if that was Jahmyr Gibbs, if that was Hamir, then maybe he could have broke it, for an 11-yard game. But that was Shane Zylstra. There was no chance.
Yeah, see what I like about Johnny Morton is that Johnny Morton's going to utilize Jahmyr Gibbs in so many ways, not just off the running game, but in the passing game too.
Yeah. That is going to open up a lot, man. If you put Jameson Williams and Hamir Gibbs on the same side, good luck to you as a defensive coordinator. I don't know what you're going to do.
Too much speed.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. We finally got a penalty on the other guys on special teams. There hasn't been a penalty on every special teams play this game, but finally it wasn't on the Detroit Lions.
On the Atlanta other guys.
Yes, the Atlanta other guys. Shout out to Atlanta. It was my home for 9 years. However, I did not ever root for the Falcons. I did root for Mike Vick, though. Mike Vick was my guy. I was so mad the Falcons got Mike Vick, but I wanted the Lions to get him. But that's neither here nor there.
Hey, I leave that in the rearview mirror. I would leave that in the rearview mirror, and just say, "Hey, Mike Vick was a good player."
Mike Vick was a dog, no pun intended. No pun intended.
You ain't had to stoop that low. You ain't had to stoop that low on that one.
I'm saying he was a dog. Like really.
Agreed, but that was just too early on that one. Too early.
I think we're okay. I think how many years ago was that? 15 years, something like that?
Yeah, that was way back, way long time ago, man. Oh, that's Whiteside out there. Nick Whiteside?
Okay. Is he at corner?
From the Commanders last year who played against us?
Oh, did he? Was he on the Commanders?
Picked him up. Yeah, he was on the Commanders.
The way they were talking about him, I thought he was like a UDFA from Grand Valley State or something like that. He probably was, but I thought it was this year, but I'm guessing it was last year. Zach Robinson. Wasn't Zach Robinson a coach somewhere?
And again, that's Whiteside that was just on the ball, making a play on the ball. And when you think about it, him coming to this team that fast, and then the pressure came, and then Whiteside just go over here and bat the ball, that's pretty good. That's impressive.
Yeah.
I like that. We need more of that. Even though that doesn't happen often, but it needs to happen more often, if you understand what I'm saying, if it makes sense.
Yeah. Who's that DJ guy we signed? DJ what?
Reed.
No.
DJ
He's
Reader?
from the Michigan Panthers.
DJ Walker?
Was it DJ Walker?
Yeah, his name was DJ Walker or something like that.
Yeah, I want to see what he's going to do.
And I mean, that sucks that we have no more Michigan Panthers.
Yeah, well, I mean, do we know where they're moving?
I have no clue. I hope it's not Oklahoma City.
I mean, they just at some point they're gonna have to make the UFL the developmental league. And if they make it the developmental league, then my suggestion was you keep the Michigan Panthers in Michigan, but everybody in the NFC North is going to send their players, their developmental players, to the Michigan Panthers. So Chicago Bears, Green Bay Packers, Minnesota Vikings, they would send them. Why? Because it's regional, right? They don't have to have a team in every city. They could just have regional teams. So wherever you're closest to, that's where you send your players. All right?
Agreed. That makes a whole lot of sense.
Yeah, and that'll solve there's not enough support, whatever the case may be, because there will be support from 4 teams, 4 fan bases for each team, so there will be like 8 teams, 1 for each division. Yeah, that would make sense. The first quarter is in the books. The Lions trail the Atlanta Falcons 3-0. It has been a very sloppy special teams affair with a penalty on every single one of the special teams plays, whether it's been a kickoff. Well, actually, no. Okay. Because when the Atlanta Falcons kicked their 57-yard field goal, there was no penalty. So that is the only one. And the Detroit Lions have been the culprits in all but one of them. The Falcons just backed themselves up with a penalty on a punt. So yes, I think, what is it? What are the Lions? Is it 3rd down when they come back?
I think so.
Yeah.
I would hope so on that. I would definitely think that would be a 3rd and short, but being down 3-0 in this game, it's still a lot of game left, and it's still so much time that they would want to score, because last game we only scored 7, right? So we need, a 7 on the board. We need 6 on the board, basically. So we just can't be, slacking off and getting goose eggs in each quarter. We need points. You know what I mean? Bad.
I feel you. Mr. Morales.
Oh, Hooker might be cheeks. Hey, look, I don't know what to tell you. MC, you got something to say on that one?
Bro, he might be cheeks.
Look, I like Hendon Hooker, but if his focus isn't there and his game isn't sharp, I mean, consider it done. It's a done deal,
Yeah.
But other than that,
Ron Winarski asked, is the game on NFL Network? I don't know.
Look, I have no idea if it's on. I have no idea. I have TJ Lang and Jason Benetti right here on Fox 2. That's who's calling the game. And I think Jason Benetti, if we can start talking about Jason Benetti, dude's a hell of a commentator. Dude's good. He works his butt off.
Tigers games?
Yeah, he does Tigers game too.
Okay.
Does Tigers games as well. 2nd and 4 is what it was.
Oh, 2nd and 4?
Yep.
Okay. All right, it's back. Start of the second. It is 2nd and 4. We'll see what happens. Here he goes. He says his Bears die. Oh, cool. Nice little cut back from Craig Reynolds, patient running. Go ahead and get the first down.
Oh yeah, got to get the first down. Got to get it. It's definitely a need. But Ron, your Bears are trash. This is Lions, man.
He said, my Bears dominated the Fins. Bro, this is preseason.
He's so excited for a preseason. Wow.
Did Caleb even play?
Caleb threw an interception.
Really?
Yeah, he threw an interception to a Fin.
Oh, my God. Bro, that is terrible.
Yep. And then they're
That
over here
is
talking
terrible.
about, oh, well, we got Caleb Williams. We're going to do good with Ben Johnson. You guys are nothing without him. Hey, you know what? It's only preseason. Shut it.
Tactical Spork says, I can't get the game out here in Texas. Tactical, I got you, my dog. There's some streams in the East, and you might want to check them out. That's all I can say. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, there's some streams in the East. You might want to check them out.
Hey, by the way, Tate Ratledge made an impressive block. Hell of a block.
On
I
that
love
one?
it. Yes. And it was a nice throw to Jackson Meeks. Go,
It
go, go, go,
was.
go, 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 go. Oh, yeah. We're moving the chains. We're moving them. We're moving them, baby. Rolling the dice.
All right. So I'm on 1st and 10. All right. We got TK85, baby. TK85 making plays. TK, the legend of the preseason. And the legend grows and grows and grows. Can we see TK85 in the regular season? No, because he is a lacrosse player. But, it is what it is.
Hey, nothing's wrong with lacrosse. That should be that is a good sport. That is a safe sport for people to play.
It's not safe, but
hey, look, I was recommending that to the kids that want to play sports. All right. I was recommending it to those who wanted it and needed it. Lacrosse, it's good for you.
Lacrosse, the problem with lacrosse is it's like a rich person's sport. It's never gotten.
It's not no grit.
It's like a cross between football, hockey, and field hockey. Like it just, I don't know.
I mean, you can consider it field hockey. You can do that.
Yeah, it never really caught on mainstream. I think there's too many elements of too many things going on. Come on, Zylstra.
Yeah, I was
gracious.
Yeah, the completion, attempts 6 for 9, 31 passing yards. Hendon Hooker tonight, basically, it was a nice little pass to Zylstra, but Zylstra stepped out of bounds.
How do you have 6 completions and only 31 yards?
Hey, it's the NFL, but look at it. Look at him go. Look at him go.
As my man Taylor Made Media would say, he's just throwing a bunch of 5-yard outs. All right, 3rd and 6.
No.
Okay. Just don't fumble.
Oh boy. Here we go
Somebody
again.
got hurt.
Here we go again. Yes.
Who's down? Who is that?
I think that's 67.
Mr. 67.
We're going to need some reinforcements right now.
Is that who? Mason Miller?
I would say that is. I think that's. Oh, he hurt his arm. Oh, no. That's a low blow.
They're showing the replay now?
Yeah, they're showing it.
Get out the way. I don't get it. They cut off of mine. So I don't get the replay.
Yeah, gotta get some reinforcements out there right now. Colon. It's Colon. Colon 67. Colon, he went down. 4th and 3, looking to go for it. I mean, when you're Dan Campbell, you gotta gamble. That's the main thing you do. You gamble. You gamble on your players. You gamble on your plays.
They're still showing this damn America's Game and the freaking NFL 100. Just get off of it. I don't care. Go get back to the game.
Mm-hmm.
My man said cheeks.
Hey, listen. Hendon Hooker has time to prove. It's time to prove.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh, you go ahead.
No, I was gonna say the thing about Hendon Hooker, man, is he doesn't look great as a runner. Like he's not on the level of Lamar Jackson or could we even put him over Pat Mahomes?
No.
There's so many better runners out there as well. It's just like, what is his package? He offers, yes, he offers, he can scamper, he can pick up 5, 6, 7, maybe even 10 yards with his feet pretty quickly. But even as a runner, he just kind of looks uncomfortable. That's what I would say about Hendon Hooker. He just looks uncomfortable in the NFL. I don't know what he looks like in practice, but you just don't see the confidence that whatever it was at Tennessee, you just don't see it there. Okay. Mr. Morale says he runs like Geno Smith. I think Geno Smith is a little bit more decisive, though.
I agree. Isaac Tesla with the first down.
All right. So good. They trusted him to throw on 4th and 3, and he got the completion. All right.
Yep.
There we go. Do you read anything into Isaac Tesla selecting number 18 like other people have?
No, not really. But I think that him being number 18 is a lot better than him being 0. Tell you that.
Were they saying that he selected it because it's reverse Calvin Johnson? I'm like, let this man play a single NFL snap before y'all start doing that stuff.
Yeah, you can't out the gate, compare him to Calvin right now. You can't really put that. That's some big shoes to fill. Isaac Tesla has, a drive. He's a great player. He's, a player that can make spectacular plays. He didn't make a spectacular play on a 4th and 3 and made sure that we got a first down. But right now, when you're sitting on a 2nd and 8, you got to make sure that you're going in and getting it going. So you're close to the red zone.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we do in this town. People are they always try to compare like current players, young players to great. I knew he was taking that sack. Come on, dog. And then you fumble.
Right near the red zone, too. Right near the red zone.
I mean, how many chances do you need, bro? Like how I want to see the Hooker do well because I want a capable backup quarterback, but you can't hold on to the football.
Well, it's time to go back to the drawing board and have some practice on that.
No, it's time to go back to the drawing board and draw up a contract for somebody else. So, I mean, like I said, at this point, I'm calling Carson Wentz.
At this point,
I'm calling Carson Wentz.
Well, if you're gonna call Carson Wentz, make sure you got his agent on the line.
But I'm calling his agent. I'm calling his mom. I'm calling his dad. I'm calling everybody out here because something needs to happen. Because we already know Kyle Allen ain't it.
Yeah, I don't think he's future. I don't think he's it. Look, I don't like Kyle Allen's play. I don't. He looks more like a Nate Sutfield out there on the field. All right, I'm done with that.
Terrible.
I'm leaving him behind. Don't even mention the name Kyle Allen. I might throw up.
Yeah. Well, try not to throw up because the whole second half you're gonna see that guy.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's when I'm gonna pretend he's not on the field for us.
Bro, if he comes in the second half and just throws a pick, I'll be like, you know what? This is ridiculous.
That right there is where you throw in the towel on Kyle Allen and just give up and look for a QB too. right away.
Mr. Morale 313 says booty butt, cheeks, rump. That definitely does. Yeah, it puts in perspective the play of our backup quarterbacks right now. It's terrible.
Yeah, and I like that reference. That reference is from Boondocks, if I'm not mistaken.
It is. Tactical Work says sounds like Hooker is cheeks. Yes. So I'm gonna give you a Google search. Tactical Sport. That's all I can put in there. I can't really. You have to figure out the rest, but you got it though. No more not seeing Lions games for you.
Hey, Nowoski had a help tackle with Ahmed Hassan, so they helped out assisting tackle, and they definitely did well on this one. Second 11 coming up.
Yeah, I saw that tackle. This dude. I mean, they're showing the fumble from the first. They're showing like all of the miscues from the Detroit Lions, drop passes. That's wild.
I mean, it's a flag right here too. Avonte Maddox is just out there on the field.
Was he not supposed to be?
He should be out there. Pass interference.
What's the flag for?
Pass interference.
On who?
On us. It's on the Lions.
Where was there pass interference? Are you talking about? You weren't talking about this.
No, it's just it just recently happened. It recently just happened.
Yeah, I'm looking. No, that wasn't pass interference. That was Broderick Martin. He did something. He had a personal foul.
Because I just seen the ref say pass interference.
Oh my god.
Yep. I know. It's hilarious.
What? That was a 15-yard penalty. Come on, bro. I mean, that flies in the face of the rule. I understand you can't make contact, but it was his hand. It just dropped down somewhere.
Yeah.
That's freaking ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, it's out of control on that one. And Lions Syndicate, if you're watching, you're going to talk about Broderick Martin. Yes. Yes.
Shout out to Derek. If y'all have not heard the announcement, I will be doing a show every Friday on Detroit Syndicate Sports. So I am going to be joining the team for Fridays. So I'll be on LNU on Mondays. I'll be on Detroit Syndicate Sports on Fridays. And everywhere in between, I will be on Motor City Cats. I don't know. I may be doing the games for LNU as well. We haven't really talked about it, but since no one was doing it, I was like, yeah, and if no one's doing it, I'll hop on there.
Yeah. Big shout out to Detroit Syndicate Sports. Big shout out to him. Shout out Derek. Much love to the guy, man.
Yeah. Who is Caden Ellis? Okay, last season he had 5 sacks, 1 interception, 3 pass defenses. I don't know who he is. They're interviewing him. He's like, he's not dressed. 5 sacks is good though. 5 sacks last year. 5 sacks would have led the Detroit Lions after Hutch went out. I mean, Zadarius Smith led the Lions with 4. So, yeah. Shout out to Caden Ellis. If you ever get cut by the Falcons, we'll probably take you. Or fans will probably be asking to take you.
Hey, you never know. We just might take the guy.
Tactical's work says, when are we cutting him? Referring to Broderick Martin. Oh, come on. You got to break down, Avante. Lord have mercy. Like, you had to cut off the inside. You could not let him do that. You had his inside shoulder. You went to the outside and gave up the whole inside of the field. And he picked up much more yards than he should have. What is it now? 3rd and 7? 3rd and 6.5? 3rd and 7. That's a much more manageable third down than 3rd and 11, which, had you broken down, that's what would have been. All right. 3rd and 7. Yes.
4th down.
Rock Yassin coming in, stymieing Dylan Drummond. Right? Dylan Drummond, shout out to him because he is looking a lot better than he looked in the preseason with the Detroit Lions. I think the lights were just a little bit too bright for him. But now he's got what? 4 catches this game already? And it's only the second quarter, so why are we showing this? Why are they showing the Craig Riddles hit again?
I have no idea, but Rock Ya-Sin is just playing phenomenal. This dude is showing you how it's done. You know, that's what you need out there on defense. That's what you need.
Yes. All right. Don't throw a flag. Okay, thank you. DiCaprio Boodle knocked the dude out of bounds. It was like the referee was itching. Well, I want to throw a flag on this boy so bad, but I can't figure out a penalty. And here we go again. Brady throws the pick to Hussein Abdullah. And then we have Julian Edelman getting interviewed. This is annoying to me. All right, what y'all got going on in the chat? He said he's balling right now. We're talking about Broderick Martin. He said he broke down all right. Yeah, he broke down the wrong way.
I don't think Broderick Martin is balling, man. I don't think he's balling.
Tactical Sports says, how many times has he fallen over? I don't know. I'm not on a Broderick Martin fall over watch. Mr. Morale 313 says none, honestly. All right. That I've seen. Yeah, I don't think Tactical is on that watch. He's trying to figure out how many times Broderick Martin messes up. But here's the thing, Tactical. If Broderick Martin makes the team, I would not be surprised.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either.
Because we need depth.
We definitely do.
Last week against the Chargers, Broderick Martin played a total of 12 snaps. Now, the question is, why is he playing 12 snaps? Right? Limiting a person's snacks. Limiting a person's snaps generally is reserved for people who are going to be on the team, right? People that are on the roster bubble and things like that, you give them as many snaps as you like so that you can see something out of them. You can give them the opportunity to try to make the team. So I don't know. I feel like 12 snaps means he makes the team. Oh, my goodness.
And here's the guy I don't want to see on the field. Here he is.
What? Last week, they gave this man the entire first half and didn't pull him after his second interception. They pull Hendon Hooker after his second fumble? Wow.
Yeah.
If it wasn't Dan Campbell, we'd be talking about racism. These chicks are stop it, please. Hey, yo, get the camera off of them. I I know what y'all was trying to do, but that was not it. Mm-mm.
Not it at
No,
all.
sir.
Not it.
No, sir. I was actually pretty annoyed by who they had on the screen. I'm not even gonna lie to you. All right.
And by the way, folks, make sure you guys go out there and subscribe to Lions Nation Unite and go get our gear right now at lionsnationunite.com. You won't be disappointed. All Lions gear, sweaters, t-shirts, hats, whatever you name it. MC's really, really mad at Kyle Allen right now. I could throw that as a side joke. Just make sure you go get our gear right here, right now, and support us. And we got a lot in store for you.
Yeah, shout out to that everything. Look, the whatchamacallit that I put in there, there's multiple ones. You just have to find the right one. That's all I can say.
And that right there is like the only pass I'll ever like from Kyle Allen. Ever. Jackson Meeks made a spectacular pass. I mean, spectacular catch.
The referee almost broke up the pass, but cool.
Hey, the referee was definitely playing DB at that point.
Yeah. I've never seen that before. The ref was like, "Oh, I'm in the way. Yeah, move." Bro, that would have been come on, dog. They just showed the replay. That would have been a new low for referees. Like if he would have collided with Jackson Meeks and knocked that ball out, bro, I'd have quit. I'd have been done.
They would definitely put that on Sports Center, not top 10. They would.
Mm-hmm. Folks, those last two plays by Kyle Allen look better than the entire first half from Hendon Hooker. I don't know how many more chances Hendon Hooker got, bro, but
I did not expect that on my bingo card for you to give Kyle Allen that much like credit. I didn't expect that. But hey, here we are.
Hendon Hooker has looked that bad. So that's the problem. I don't have anything good to say. I mean, Kyle Allen came in and with one pass dwarfed Hendon Hooker's entire passing yardage stats for the first half. Hendon Hooker was sitting somewhere around 35 yards or something like that?
Yeah.
On 10, 11 attempts. Kyle Allen had 60 yards.
Is that counts? Touchdown, Isaac Tesla.
And then Kyle Allen throws a touchdown. Oh, you can't make this up.
Touchdown, Isaac Tesla.
That was actually a pretty good throw. Nice hands catch by Isaac Tesla. Okay, we got the dance coming out. Brother, I think Hendon Hooker just cut himself.
Hendon's done.
You can't have that happen. You've been struggling the whole half. Then the guy comes in one drive and throws a deep shot and then throws a touchdown. Kyle Allen had 4 plays on that drive? That.
If I'm not mistaken, Isaac Tesla had a mismatch on him right there at the red zone. Mm-hmm. That's why he had that catch.
That's where you're going to see, I said this a couple of days ago, that's where you're going to see Isaac Tesla make his impact for the Lions this season. This specifically his rookie season. If he gets in there, which he probably will, it'll probably be most likely in the red zone. From the 20 and in is where you want to see Isaac Tesla. Oh my goodness, this Hendon Hooker, they just. All right, I'm gonna say I got an announcement to make, y'all. Y'all ready?
Go ahead, shoot it.
I'm officially out on Hendon Hooker. I'm done.
Dun dun
I'm done.
dun.
I'm out. Like I can't. I can't. I can't do it anymore. We gave you your chance, Hendon. You just like the pocket awareness. The last fumble showed you a lack of pocket presence, lack of pocket awareness. You saw like he reserved himself to say, "All right, I'm about to take a sack here." Like you saw it happen in his mind. Like you could see through his mind at the time. And you saw it happening in real time. So he accepts that he's going to take the sack, and then he doesn't protect the football. Like if you accept that you're going to take this sack, you're not going to attempt to run, you're not going to attempt to throw, you're not going to attempt to do anything. You're just going to eat the sack. The first thing you do when you make that decision is tuck the ball. And then he gets strip sacked. On there, what were they on the 20-yard line, the 15, where they were either in the end zone or right outside of the red zone?
It took 5 plays, 80 yards, and 3 minutes time for Isaac Tesla getting an 11-yard touchdown.
5 plays. Kyle Allen comes in 5 plays and looks better than you did in 20. Maybe 25. I don't know, bro. I'm out.
Bare minimum.
I'm done. Ryan Winarski says, what is the score? The score is 7-3. Jake Fromm is still available. Mega Hustle 313 says Meeks saved Pile Allen. He calls him Pile Allen. Pile of garbage. So I'm curious why Hooker didn't get any deep shots down the field. He had the opportunity to take one earlier in the game. He just didn't take it. That's when he checked down to Shane Zylstra and on a 3rd and 11. Yeah, I'm just, yeah. Mr. Detroit says, I wouldn't even trust Hooker to bag my groceries, probably drop the damn eggs.
Hey, that's a funny one right there.
Oh, here we go. Hendon Street Hooker was atrocious.
Agreed.
Hendon just lost that job for show. Yes. He did. He finna cry in the car. Is Tyleek playing? I don't believe he's playing anymore. I know he got the first series. Is he still playing? I don't know.
No idea if he is still playing, but he did, like you said, he was out there for a series for quite some time, and he probably sat out.
He's probably out because Tate wasn't in on that touchdown. So yeah, he's probably out as well. Ron Winarski says Lions need a new backup QB. Yes, I hear Caleb Williams is available.
Oh, we'll definitely take that. I
don't know if I want Caleb Williams in my locker room at all. I don't know, Chicken Nugget King, if you saw that video.
Yeah,
I think I shared it, didn't I?
Look, I seen it. I'm just joking. Ain't no way he's going to be on our team. Ain't no way.
That was, I don't know what that was. I don't know what he was doing. All I know is it was super weird.
I think that he's definitely auditioning for Zoolander. That's what I think he's doing.
What would it be? Zoolander? Was there a Zoolander 2?
Yeah, there was not too long
All
ago.
right, so it would be a Zoolander 3 then. I guess they were like, well, we just did Happy Gilmore 2. We might as well throw a Zoolander 3 out there. Let's see. Pile out and outplay Hendon Street. We got to give Goff a real backup. Unfortunately, from what I just saw, now the game is still young. Kyle Allen has the rest of the second half to go out and look like Kyle Allen. But from what if I was Kyle Allen, I'd be like, I would fake a hamstring injury. All right. I'd be like, something not feeling right. I just crapped on myself. I can't play the rest of the game. Let Hendon Hooker go back out. You know, and then the last thing they saw from Kyle Allen was a 5-play, 80-yard touchdown drive. He said, "No, we will not take Caleb."
Hey, I was just joking. 2-minute drill right here. 2-minute drill, whatnot.
He said, "I'll boycott the Lions if they did." Oh, DiCaprio getting boodled once again.
Mm-hmm. I don't understand why that guy is still on our squad.
Because we don't have too much depth. We got a lot of depth, but we don't have a lot of depth at the quarterback position. We don't have preseason depth for the corner.
We don't. We literally don't. We literally don't. That's true.
And with Ennis Rakestraw being Ennis Rakestraw, I don't know. But y'all got to chill. Y'all Lions fans been DMing him talking about he's about to get cut. That's classless. You know, y'all got to chill on that, man. That's not cool at all.
Yeah, that's just breaking his spirit. We don't have to do that. We just got to lift him and just say, hey, come back around and get healthy. That's it. Wish him well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This dude. He said Caleb is too busy prepping to win the Super Bowl. Correction, Caleb is too busy prepping to watch the Super Bowl like everybody else.
Yeah, preparing to win the Super Bowl, all right.
On Madden.
Yeah. That's his best shot.
Hendon Hooker better hope he never does any time in his life. You know he would drop the soapbox. Wow.
That's out of control, man.
God forbid I ever did any time. But if I drop the soap, I'm going to be like Tom. I'm finished. Nah, I've been watching you.
Right now, I'm shaking my head, and that
How
just happened.
That a touchdown?
That just happened.
I feel like, did he complete the process of the catch?
I just can't believe that. I cannot believe that just happened.
He did. Well, I mean, who's 36? We don't even know who this man is. He's like, what? I was just holding on to his jersey. I don't know who that is. I don't even know who that is. Who's 36? Who he play for?
I have no idea who that is either, but all I got to say is that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. I think Blair saw that matchup and said, you know what? I'm winning this matchup clear as day. Clear as day.
He said Christian Wilkins got a hold of him. Yeah, I don't even know who that was. Somebody said we need Uncle Rico last week. He might still be an option.
I mean, at this point, yeah, I think that's definitely the route that we're probably going to have to go. Call up Uncle Rico.
Yeah. Is he? See, he said Ahmed is nice. I'm not really seeing him.
I've seen him all over the field. He's making plays.
Is he?
Like
You
yes,
know
he's
what?
making.
I don't pay attention to the line. Like when I'm watching, my eyes don't go to the line unless it's like a pass rush situation. Like unless they're getting pressure or it's a run stuff. I don't know. I
You
have to
know,
look for him.
he's been making assist tackles, solo
Mm-hmm.
tackles. He's all over the field. He hasn't had a sack yet, but he's been all over the field and playing hard. I expect nothing but hard
Okay.
work, and he's bringing hard work and progression and pressures. So you got to love that.
Yeah. I try not to take too much from the preseason, but I don't know. Special teams were sloppy. Hendon Hooker doesn't look like he's gonna make the team.
Yeah, I think it's Hendon Hooker's time in Detroit is gone. It's over.
But then again,
Typical
teams
Kyle Allen.
probably
He dang near fumbled.
teams need to keep 3 quarterbacks, right? Because you've got the emergency quarterback rule that they have. So
Yeah.
he'll probably be the. There we go. You see what I mean? I told you. The night is young. You still have all of this time to see Kyle Allen do Kyle Allen things. And this man just fumbles for no reason. I mean, he just blew on his elbow and he was like, oh. And he's lucky it just bounced back to him because that was ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
How do you have 30 seconds to go out there and try to make something happen? And then the coach just goes, nah, we've seen enough. When you got 30 seconds in a 2-minute drill, you throw that ball downfield, coach calls a timeout, and then you try to execute, in 20 seconds, whatever happens. Kurt Steele is here. What up, though, Kurt? What's happening?
Dude? Man, sitting on my back porch watching the game, saying, checking out the action. It's preseason.
I understand it's preseason, but you cannot be happy with what you saw from Hendon Hooker.
Oh, yeah, he was tripping. You know what though? And you wasted a drive. You had a good drive. You got us deep in the red zone, and you got the strip sack. But you gotta keep. I mean, like when the pocket collapses, you have to keep both hands on the ball. I mean, like I don't know what you're doing, son. I like what you're doing, man. But I would say this.
That's what I was saying earlier. I was like, you saw it happen. You saw him accept the fact that he was going to take the sack, and that was it. That's all he did. He accepted it. He didn't do the rest.
And we talked about it on our show the other day. Like this is it. Like this is like your make or like pretty much your make or break type thing. I mean, this backup quarterback situation is not settled still. Even with Allen having a good drive. Some of the young players have been playing well. I like what I saw out of Williams eating up double teams. I like what I saw. Of course, Tesla, man, that dude is good. That dude's a monster. He's going to be a good player in the NFL because you look at him and what he can do with his body, his hands. That kid is tearing it up. Sloppy plays on special teams. Like, how the hell do you start the game with a penalty on the kickoff? Like, like what are you doing? But to really look at it, I'm like, because most of these guys who are playing special teams right now aren't even going to be on the team. Like, these guys aren't going to be on the roster when we line up week 1 against Green Bay. Most of those guys playing special teams right now aren't going to play special teams during the season. So I mean, like, am I happy with what I saw? You know, am I like mad for what I saw? Like, no, it's preseason. My man, Chicken Nugget King, what up, man? That's my
What's
guy right
going
there.
on, Kurt?
Yeah, man. Hey, but you know what? I'm just relaxing, man. I got a cup of coffee and in my Lions mug and sitting back. I'm watching both. Actually, I live in Carolina, so I'm watching Shador do his thing over there on like I got my iPad set up and my laptop set up, so I'm watching two games at once just to kind of keep track of what I saw from Shador. And not bad for the young fella. He did okay. He's doing okay out there. He look better than Henry Hooker.
Oh well, that's not hard. Kyle Allen came in and looked better than Hendon Hooker, but then Kyle Allen did Kyle Allen things and just fumbled the football. Dude blew on his elbow and he was like, "Oh, snap! Can't hold."
And to I guess like our backup offensive line is not playing the greatest right now. I did see some positive things as they settle down, but that group is pretty much out of the game now. You got the next group in, and I'm like, what the hell are these guys doing? Like, but I mean, like, it's preseason, so it's because I know that most of these guys aren't going to be on the team. I mean, I'm just saying, like, it's just like, what do you say about preseason? It's like I said the same shit I said last week. It's preseason. I'm like, I'm not expecting like big plays and like this. I'm not expecting this like polished football players that's out there because the starters aren't playing for a reason. I'm waiting for that joint practice against the Dolphins. That's what I'm waiting to see. Because that's gonna be really the start of our preseason. You get those starters out there, and they're gonna get playing against the other teams. So, like you really can't talk trash about preseason, like because we as a Lions fan remember that I know you guys remember that we went 4-0. We was the preseason champ and lost every freaking game rest of the season. So that's why I don't get really turned on about preseason, but
and that's the same. I'm the exact same way. But the investment that I have today in this preseason is seeing if we have a backup quarterback on our team. And I don't think we have one. That's it. Like I really there's no stock in anything else.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, like I like seeing Rutledge out there. He settled down. He started making some good plays in the run game. He got some good runs, especially by our Reynolds and Small. They have some good runs, and they kind of settled down in pass protection as well. But like, am I watching this with a vested interest in like winning the game? Man, hell no. Like I want to see like Martin, like Broderick Martin. Like, okay, you had a couple good plays. What did you do? You roughed the quarterback, hit him in the head. Come on, man. You got to play more disciplined ball than that. But, like, this is a big game for him as well.
I feel you, but I didn't like that penalty, man. That was one of those. They got to call it, but.
They got to. Just like the hit on. Now, I'm going to tell you 100% because I used to play this back a little bit. That hit on Reynolds was clean.
It was clean.
It was clean. He just wasn't expecting. He got his ass rocked. That's why, I blame Hendon Hooker because he hung his ass on the dry. He floated that ball. He that ball. If he puts it on him, that's a good game. But you didn't give him a chance to react.
Hey, that was a hospital ball. That was a hospital ball, and we seen that too many times from any quarterback that throws that.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Now, Kurt. That ain't weed, is it?
Oh no, man. That's a Arturo Fuente, man. I smoke cigars, man. I'm a federal employee, man. I can't do that stuff, man.
You couldn't.
So I'm gonna let you in on something. There was a place that I was at before I went back out on my own. Shouldn't have gone to that place, but we make mistakes. And this person told me that I had to vet through him whoever I was going to bring on the show because he didn't know who I knew, and he didn't want people on stream drinking 40s and smoking weed.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. Because you got to protect the brand, and I get that. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, that is wild for you to say to me due to the pigmentation that you have. And you would just assume that I would have people smoking weed and drinking 40s.
Yeah.
If I was the same pigmentation as my palm, you wouldn't have said that.
Yeah, you just but I'm a grown ass man. Like I'm mid 50s, man. I wouldn't do that to Herm and those kids.
I know.
Yeah,
so that's for me. That's just a joke that I do now, because it was so ridiculous. Like sometimes I have like my stomach will be messed up, so I'll be drinking a kombucha, and it'll be a big one, and I'll be like, "Nah, this ain't a 40 ounce, y'all."
I ain't messing with you, because I live in Carolina, so it's not even legal down here, man. I wouldn't put that out there in the atmosphere, but that is, it's just one of those things that I'm looking forward to actually football actually starting. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I've been watching CFL. I mean, just because I want to get my football fix. And that game is actually, they play a different brand of football, and the rules are kind of weird. It's like arena on grass because they can run toward the line of scrimmage. You know what I'm saying? Pre-snap, but they get three downs to make a first down, so it's like 2 and out. So it's a really fast-paced game. But if you really want to get your football fix on in the summertime, that's something to watch. But watching these guys, man, like, because I don't live in Michigan, I can't get the camp or anything like that. Like, this is my like really taste of like. I think this is really the first preseason game. I really don't count the Hall of Fame game because, I look at that game, I'm like, man, we were playing our third and fourth strings, and they were playing a lot of their second and third strings most of the game. So I was looking at the game like, Jim Harbaugh, he was trying to make a statement. I'm like, but what the statement are you making against the Lions? Everybody knows the Lions don't play their starters in preseason. So, I mean, we pretty much, if you follow their team since Dan Campbell has been there, they've never played their starters. They never played any. You got some guys that have played some significant snaps that are role players. Like, I like what I've seen from Grant Stewart. That kid, that guy, I like the way he plays. I like Rocky Shin, like saying, like, that gives me some good depth. I'm happy with those guys. I know if our starters get hurt, they can come in and make plays. But I'm looking at this. I'm not looking for us to go out there and score 50 points in a preseason game. It's not realistic. Like, it's just not. But I look for guys that's going to make plays. Who's going to get burnt? The guy I saw the most, and I keep seeing his number pop up even in camp. That damn DiCaprio Voodoo is as booty as his name.
Hey, what they say, MC? Booty butt cheeks.
Because I'm thinking, this guy's like a veteran. He's like a 5-year veteran in the league. I'm like, why is this dude like, this dude is not, he can't, if he makes the roster, it's got to be just because fruition, because we got enough guys to play without him. Like, I don't know. Like, I like what I'm seeing from Whiteside. I'm liking what I'm seeing from the young fella, the safety, Kenley or I can't remember.
Ian Kenley.
I like what I'm seeing from that young fella. But like veterans, that's kind of like you tripping. I like what I thought of Zach Cunningham tonight too. Man,
yeah.
And I credit, and I read it on. I was reading on X that when you get Williams that are, what do you call that? He's tying up blocks, double teams, man. I like what I'm seeing from him, man. Like, I'm happy with the future of the Lions. We have a good team. I'm interested to see what Williams does next to Hutch, in the regular season. Because they say when you line them up together, next to each other, they cause havoc. But to look at this game and say, like, I'm happy No. Am I mad? Absolutely not, because I don't have a reason to be. Like,
Yeah.
These guys are going to play them with. You're either going to play yourself on the roster or you're going to play yourself off. And right now,
Yeah.
he's played himself off the roster right now. He's going to be thrown on the depth chart when we in the upcoming week. It is what it is, man. You can't come out and
I think Hendon's going to be the emergency quarterback if he makes his team, which sucks, man. Because I don't have confidence in Kyle Allen.
Yeah,
I don't have no confidence in that guy either. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? He can throw the ball. If he gets his decision making better, yeah, he can spin it. But it's all what happens between the lines, like and between his ears. That's gonna make or break his if he makes the roster or not. Right now, I say he has a leg up in this game, but there's always the next game or the next half. Let's get ready to start here in a minute, but in a couple of seconds. But but shout out to Herm and Christian and you guys, man. Always fun to hang out with LAU, man, and do some content with you guys, man.
For sure.
Me and my guys over at Boss Up Ball, I will be in the morning for our post game show. But I wanted to hop on a halftime, man, and to join the conversation. And you guys, man, you always make it fun, man. Chicken Nugget King, man, you're my dude, man. You have so much energy, man. You do your thing, and I gotta get you on the platform, Don, man. I don't know what time zone you live in, but we extra early.
Oh yeah,
my time zone is right now is 10:41 a.m.
So you're
I'm 8:41. I'm 8:41 over here. So
I'm on Sunday. I'm on Saturday. Sorry.
Yeah, you live in life over there somewhere where it's cheap to live.
Yeah, I'm in Australia. I'm in the future. Y'all in the past.
Yeah.
Hey, leave us alone, Don, man. Leave us alone, man. Chill, man.
I gotta have you.
I'm so far in the future. I'm so far in the future that it's winter.
Oh yeah.
See,
they
all right now.
Alan,
say what?
Yeah. You wanted, but you know what? It might be able to be really good to have you because what time we record, it'd be like midday where you're at because it's like 5 o'clock in the morning when we do our recording for our show. So it's
you're 5 a.m.
Yep.
So that for me would be about 7 p.m. Wait, hold on. Yeah. Because at 8 a.m. Is 10 p.m. for me. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. We have to find a day when I think 7 p.m. Trying to think a day where my family won't be in the house. Because 7 p.m. If I said on the weekend 7 p.m. My sons will be on the PlayStation, all that stuff.
On a weekday, we'll see if we can get you on a Wednesday. Our day, it'll be Thursday your day over there.
So
even if it's
Thursday,
a Monday here, if it's a Monday here, it's a Tuesday where you are, right?
Right. So the best days for me would be Monday here, so Sunday there.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's Wednesday there, Thursday here. Because Wednesdays here, Fridays here. My son has soccer practice in the evening, so those are no-goes.
Okay. So yeah. All right. So we'll have you on, man. I'm gonna go back and watch the rest of this game, man. Good to holler at you fellas, man, and I'll catch up with you soon, man. Chicken Nugget, you always welcome on the platform, brother.
Hey, anytime, man. Anytime, Kurt. Hey, Dom. Dom, we got to bring that energy over to his platform for sure.
For sure, no problem.
All right, fellas, man. I'm gonna go watch the second half, man. We'll check you guys soon.
All right, Kurt. We'll check y'all out. All right, peace. So during the conversation, Kyle Allen slipped somehow.
Yeah, I was just watching that happen in real time.
Kyle Allen slipped on a drop back on turf. I don't have any confidence going on here. There he goes. All right, he got out of it. Throw it away. All right, he did pick up positive yards. So hey, that's good. Because I thought he was about to get that sack. Let's see what we got here. Ron Winarski says Hooker on the practice squad. Even if he is, I feel like would he get picked up from the practice squad? I don't know, bro. I mean, the most telling thing. So with Hooker, you got to read the tea leaves. There we go. Kyle Allen overthrowing people by 10 yards again. With Hooker, you got to read the tea leaves, right? Last year, when they brought in Teddy Bridgewater, that should have showed you something. Now, got to look at last week. Kyle Allen came out and threw 2 interceptions in the first half, but got to play the entire first half. Hendon Hooker had 2 fumbles and was replaced with 5 minutes left in the first half. So I don't think that there's much going on for him at all. I just don't.
This just in, 57-yard field goal aced by Jake Bates.
Yeah. So
10-10
we
game.
are at 10-10. Both of the kickers in this game have hit 57-yard field goals, which is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Morale 313 says this system might not be the right fit for Hendon. It might be too. So that was the question mark coming in with Hendon Hooker. Would he be able to play in a system like this? Because the system that he played in at Tennessee was essentially what he does, which is one read and run. And I don't know if it's whatever reason, he just hasn't really gotten out of that. He's not comfortable in the pocket. He's had some clean pockets, but he still just looks jittery whenever he's back there. And you're asking him not to tuck and run after one read. So I don't know the reason that he's uncomfortable, but he's just not comfortable. So is it this system? Is it any system that requires him to do more going through his progressions? I have no idea. Ryan Winarski says, what are the Powerball numbers?
I don't know. You tell us.
That's what he's asking me for because I'm in the future. So if I knew, I definitely would tell y'all, and that would be my job. Just telling y'all the Powerball numbers. It ain't gambling. I wish I knew. Yes, we do have a Jake Bates sightings. Tactical Sport says, I wonder how Hooker looks behind the ones. From what I'm seeing, bro, I don't know. I'm not confident. You know what I mean? He just doesn't look good, man. He doesn't look good. So I can't really say. All right. I love when they're busy showing the people in the booth and they don't show the play that actually happened on the field. That's awesome. That's awesome work. All right, so the Falcons have it on 1st and 10 on their 30. What is that? 36-yard line? Oh, 33-yard line. I don't. Who's their quarterback? I don't know who that is. Looks like Denard Robinson. Shout out Denard Robinson. Offensive weapon. Let's see. Oh, wow. DJ Chark is on the Atlanta Falcons, and he is in there in the second half. So you know what that means.
Yep, former Detroit Lion.
Mm-hmm. But if you are in the preseason game in the second half, you are on the bubble. Wow. Okay. Is 36 Whiteside?
I think he's 38. 38. 38
so
Whiteside.
Because 36 is getting cooked.
Bad.
It's like he was the one that gave up that touchdown, and then who is this? Who's their quarterback? Because I don't even know who this is, and he already looks better than Hendon Hooker. Look, like what? Who is this? Jones. Who Jones? Can we get a name? They're probably saying it. I just don't have my ears in. I'm confused. I'm confused as to why this guy looks better than Hooker. I've never heard of him before. Oh, I spoke too soon. Mr. Morales says the Lions system is set up for a cerebral quarterback, and Hendon doesn't seem like he has that yet. No, you're absolutely correct.
You're definitely correct on that.
Who is this quarterback?
I have no idea.
Watch him pick up the first time. Watch. Look at that. Went through his progressions. Went through his progressions. He was about to throw the ball, and it was like, oh, nope, that's not. And then went right to the open man and hit him.
I think Lawrence Strickland just dropped back.
Lawrence Strickland?
Yep, he's out there on defense. He just dropped back. Reading the quarterback. That's pretty smart. Drop back, read the quarterback. Read the quarterback and drop back.
Yeah. Okay. Threw that one away. Like we evaluating these people now. If 15 don't make the team, if Jones don't make the team, Lions got a spot for you.
Definitely got to give him a call.
Give Trey Lance a call. I hate to say this, but I'm sure some team is glad Hooker got hurt because someone was going to waste a first-round pick on him.
Sack.
Facts.
Sack. Nate Lynn, I believe. 57. Could it be?
Yeah, that would be Nate Lynn.
Yep, Nate Lynn with the sack.
Okay, so Ahmed Hassanin was there.
Yeah, I thought Hassan was going to get the sack. I thought it, but that was a good help out.
Yeah. This Mitchell Agood, did Mitchell Agood make a play? I thought that was Nate Lynn.
Yeah, that was Nate Lynn. That was Lynn. 57, Nate Lynn. that made a play, that made the sack. Fourth and 13. Falcons are going to punt the ball back to us. 7 minutes.
I think they're going to kick
in
the
the
field
third.
goal.
No, field goal.
Yeah.
53-yarder.
He'll probably make that.
Yeah, that's probably nothing but. Oh, whoa!
Did he miss it?
He missed it.
Okay.
A 53-yarder, and he missed it.
Yeah, he made a 57-yarder. It's also right down the middle. So, yeah, I don't know what happened there. It sailed on him, a hook to the right. Or the left. Well, yeah, that was his left. It hooked to his left. This is disappointing, man. Like, now I'm gonna have to do the show on Monday and just be like, well, Hendon ain't it. So, what we gonna do now? I know that's one of your favorite guys, and I seen him out there. Oh, you were just shouting out, then you seen him out there. Yeah, he's a practice squad guy. He's not the guy that a lot of people think he is. Chicken Nugget King, if you don't know, there were several articles. I'm not going to say by who.
Okay, I'm listening.
One of the articles mentioned that we didn't need Zadarius Smith because we had guys like Mitchell Agut.
We do need, a veteran leader at the edge, and I think Z would be a great natural fit and somebody that we would have to bring back because Brad Holmes addressed that, they had so much interest bringing him back on 97-1 The Ticket. Big shout out to Jansen and Costa. They talked to him about it, and there's still some interest there. Z wants to come back. Brad Holmes would love to have him back. So, I mean, it's up to the fans that if we want him back. I mean, it's not just only the fans, but it's the front office too that have to make that decision. And I know that Matthew Judon is, spoke upon from other people than other fans. But when you think about Zadarius Smith has a great connection to Detroit, and not only has a great connection to Detroit, but we would like to see him and Hutch wreak havoc on the field together. That's what we would like to see. We've been waiting. We've been wanting that all season long last year, and we didn't get that. So now this year, I think if we bring back Z, we'll be just all right with, edge work and, in the edge room. And he's not even doing, any training camp work. But the one thing I would say is if he comes back in time for week 1 and, follow suit and just ball hard, then that's good for us because that's what we would like to need out there on the field.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like these articles that I'm talking about said we don't need him because we have Mitchell Agut.
Well, my question is, who is these articles that's saying
I'm
this?
not going to say. I said it when I said it. I don't want to drag because I like the publication. I just didn't. I didn't understand. Yeah.
I mean, the suspense is real, if you ask me. So I like that. I like the suspense out of that. But to those articles who say that, I mean, you're out of your mind saying stuff like that because you need a guy that's been in a game for about 10, 11 years and has the great experience to understand defensive line work and how it really is. So, I mean, with Z, we could definitely make a Super Bowl run, but without him, we're going to have to try to figure it out at arm's length of what we can do to make our team look good at the defensive line room. We need guys that could come off, the bench and play a certain great role in order to be effective in the game. So if you're not effective in the game, we're not going to win. We need guys that could be key and effective in many ways. So Z is that guy that we definitely would like to have. So to those articles, screw off and screw yourself. You don't know anything, at all. And I mean, I'm sorry if I can't, go full extent, but you already know what I mean. So yeah, screw those articles. Those articles don't know what we're talking about. They don't understand how us fans feel. It's our opinion, our mind. We want Z back. The end.
That's true. That's a great take. Someone just caught a screen pass. I don't know who it is. Who's number 48?
I think that's 48. Yeah, I think that's Sailors.
Sailors.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, Sailors is sailing on.
Hey, I mean, if you ask me, I'm sure that Sailors could have a good spot on some other roster. I'm not sure if he could make it on this roster, but you know, he's got some potential. He's got some potential from the point of view that I'm looking as he gets this 1st and 10 for us.
What up, though, Flying Hawaiian? Yeah, I mean he's looking pretty good out there.
I mean,
hard for sure.
Yeah, when you're running hard, you want to earn a spot, man. I don't like to say too much, but I just think, man, when it comes to preseason, you want to earn spots, man. You don't care about winning, you don't care about losing, you just want to earn spots. I never played football before. I played basketball, okay? Basketball is like the same kind of thing, but different because it's not a physical sport. It's just a less physical game today, but you want to make a roster. You don't want to be, out of a roster spot and not make the 15. This is a 53-man game. So in order to play hard and earn that, respect from the coaches in the front office, you got to work your ass off. Excuse my language, but you got to go through that and just ball, bro, because if you don't ball, you're not earning a spot nowhere. So I look at this from a basketball standpoint, because if we ain't hooping, we ain't hooping. Point blank.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Sailors definitely is looking nice. He's hitting the hole decisively. He's making some nice cutbacks. So, yeah. Like you said, he's probably not going to be on this roster, but he'll make it somewhere. He might be able to get him to the practice squad.
I mean, as long as he takes his chance and, take a chance on it and just play.
Ronnie Bell is in the game. We got a Ronnie Bell sighting.
Hey, Michigan Wolverine.
There we go. He just caught the pass for the first down. There was, what is it? That wasn't pass interference, because if it was pass interference, they probably would have accepted it. But maybe illegal contact, probably. Either way, it would have been first down. Y'all gonna let Kyle Allen just come in here and engineer another scoring drive?
That's if you ask me, if you don't work, you don't eat. If you don't work, you don't eat. You gotta earn your minutes the way you gotta earn your minutes, because playing time is important. It's very important.
Yeah, for sure. Let me see what we got. Is that the UFL dude? Who's Sailors? Is Sailors a UFL dude?
I'm not so sure. I should definitely look that up and have some research, but he don't look like a UFL dude to me. I don't see UFL in him. I think that's
he's looking like an NFL player right now.
Definitely a natural. Definitely a natural in the NFL level.
If Broderick doesn't want to be a bagger, he can always be a dryer at the local Mr. Car Wash. Is he taking Hendon with him? Is it a 2-for-1 package deal? Is one of them going to be the supervisor at this car wash? Because right now, I feel like Broderick could be the supervisor. Didn't like that. Did not like that. They're probably going for it. That looks like a true Dan Campbell setup. We'll try to get a couple yards on 3rd and 4 to get it down to 4th and 2, and then we'll go for it. But it's 4th and 3. They're gonna go for it.
And I think they got it. I think they got it. First down.
All right.
1st and goal. 10-10 game, 1st and goal. Looking into the 4th to score. Because we already about to run out of some time in the 3rd.
No, we got to do one more play in the third, at least.
Yeah, I mean, if we could just get a score right here before the fourth, we good.
Yeah.
Timeout.
I know Hendon Hooker is over there kicking himself.
I think that timeout. There's a challenge. Falcons are challenging that.
They're challenging the spot.
Yeah, they're challenging that. Challenging that 4th and 3.
He's looking good against the third string. John Morton is cooking. He's looking good against the third string as a third-year vet. That's good. Hey, I'm trying to give the young man some props, man. You know? How much has Broderick been paid thus far? He may not have to work for a while. I mean, if you're smart with your money and you been in the NFL for a few years, you probably don't have to work. Not too much. I looked it up. He's from the UFL. He led the UFL in scoring this year. Okay, so Siler's one of those players looking to make the jump from the UFL to the NFL.
But he don't look like a UFL guy to us. He don't.
But he led the league in scoring, so that's probably why. You know, he's probably one of those super good UFL players that when he gets in the NFL, he looks like he belongs there. You know, a lot of the UFL players don't look like they belong, but some of them do. Jake Bates is one, for example, definitely belongs in the NFL. But I understand he is a kicker, so.
Right.
Yo, it is wild how many times I've seen this commercial. I'm not counting, but it's every commercial break.
I think it's up to 100 now.
It might be. It's every commercial break. Like they're not even trying to do anything different. Every single commercial break. It's the same stuff. Every one of them. And then there's this damn Jason Garrett show from NFL Films. Jason Garrett is very cringy. I do not enjoy him as a human. Like I feel like if I was talking to Jason Garrett in person, I don't know. I would be annoyed that I was sitting there talking to him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Be like, don't you have something to do? Like, go that way and don't come back.
So
This is crazy.
Looks like the challenge is denied and they lose a timeout.
Mm-hmm. It's so now that they're using what they're
Jackson,
using
yep.
What do you call it?
Meeks just got a touchdown.
Okay.
Jackson Meeks. Touchdown.
Is Zadarius in the stadium?
Zadarius is somewhere happy about it, but Kyle Allen with a nice pass, which I gotta give props to that, even though I hate to, but hell. Got to. It was better than Henry. It was better than Hooker today.
I think Hooker should just be in the locker room getting dressed.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, just hit the showers. You know.
Yeah, because
if you want to Uber back to the airport, you know what I mean? It just don't fly back with the team. Just, you know.
I mean, to have Kyle Allen outplay you like this is just, man,
like severely outplay. It's not even just a little bit. It's a severe outplaying. Right.
Just it's just horrible.
And then the other fact, he outplayed him. Now, when you go back and you look at his showing in the Hall of Fame game, you go, oh well, because he was with the 4s and the 5s, or he was with the 3s and the 4s. So he didn't really have an opportunity to be thrown to the same weapons that Kyle Allen did. So not only is that not true, well, it was true last week, but now it's like, man, Kyle Allen is killing you because he's now with the 3s and the 4s, and he's throwing it to the same receivers that you were throwing it to last week, and he's scoring touchdowns. That's the crazy part. They gave him 2 drives with the same guys that you had this game, which you didn't get that last game. Okay. How is Kyle Hamilton number 51 in the top 100 and he was number 43 last year? That's crazy. Anyway, I just noticed that. As many times as I've seen this commercial, I just noticed that. But yeah, I mean, he has completely outplayed Hendon Hooker in every scenario. If you look at the same scenarios that they were in, both of them had 2 turnovers last week. Did Hendon Hooker have 2? He had 1 turnover. He had that interception that got yanked out of whatchamacallit's hands. So Kyle Allen had 2 turnovers last week. Hendon Hooker had 1. Hendon Hooker has 2 turnovers this week. Kyle Allen doesn't have any. So Hendon Hooker is now at 3 while Kyle Allen is at 2. Kyle Allen has 2. Hold on. Yeah, he has 2 touchdowns in the preseason. Hendon Hooker has 0. So he has less turnovers and more touchdowns. This is crazy. This is crazy work.
It is. It really is.
I will not say what I was going to say about Meek Mill. I will keep it to myself.
I don't listen to Meek Mill. I'm sorry. We don't play that in my ride, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's probably reasons. All credit goes to John Morton. That just means he was the 11th best backup. That's crazy. All right, let's see. Is he still out there?
I think he is.
Yeah, it's Jones. All right. Just so much more comfortable in the pocket. It's just,
And by the way, Norris Morris,
mm-hmm.
he was out there making a tackle on Skinner Jr. Just made a tackle. Now it's about to be the start of the 4th quarter. 17-10 is the score. I mean, question, are you impressed or just not impressed?
I'm depressed.
I mean, that is a word that we could find for this game.
I'm depressed because I just realized that Kyle Allen is our backup quarterback.
Yeah.
And it's the hard part about Kyle Allen is he can look good, like he has looked good. I'm not gonna lie to you, this game, running the offense. But the fact that someone came through the pocket and blew on his elbow and he fumbled the football is terrible. Like, because in situations like that, you're just kind of like, when is that gonna hurt you in a game? Like, when is someone gonna come through? Jared Goff can't go for a series or whatever. You put Kyle Allen in, he drops back to pass, someone comes in and blows on his elbow, and he fumbles, and the ball goes to the other team. So you just don't have the confidence in Kyle Allen that you want in your backup quarterback. And this is what I was telling someone the other day when they were coming in talking to me about only poverty franchises worry about their backup quarterback, which was crazy to me. How do you justify saying that a poverty franchise is the only franchise that worries about who their backup quarterback is? As if the good franchises, which is what the Detroit Lions are right now, as if they are immune to injury. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't know. But
I mean, if you ask me, we just got to get back to the basics. Injuries are just definitely going to be a part of the game, but it's a big problem and a big pet peeve to us. And you know, we got players that we don't want to let go, and we don't want them to let, you know, themselves get hurt. And we don't want to wish, you know, injury on Jared Goff, because Jared Goff is gonna play. He's going to play. But if he goes down, you expect Kyle Allen to go out there. Kyle Allen is probably gonna just mess up a play or two. And I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just saying, you know, we don't want to lose out on a guy like JG, because JG is the guy that's going to lead this team forward with moving the chains and putting points on the board with the talent that we have. Nice hit by Whiteside, though.
Tactical Sports says, I remember a time in Lions history where all I wanted to see was the backup quarterback play. Not now. Yeah, I remember that time.
Oh, I remember it as well.
Back when Sean Hill was playing, and Sean Hill was a dog. Shout out. Sean Hill was good as a backup quarterback. Someone's hurt. It looks like it's bad because they won't show it. And of course it's a lion. And he is in pain.
Oh, Who
was that? Does anybody know?
I have no idea. It's bad. It is. It's bad. You know, when they go to commercial like that, yeah, it's not looking good.
And of course, they've gone to the same commercial for me again. It's not this bad in the regular season. They do have a mixture of things.
Which means we got to deal with injuries again. That's what we got to deal with. That's what we got to fight through. You know? But hey, like I said, we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be fine. I expect nothing but a 13-4 season and a run to the Super Bowl. That's what I expect this season. And I know it's a tough schedule. I call it a gauntlet. We have tough teams, but we're a tougher team than them. So we're ready to go for 13-4. And to anybody that feels that we're not ready to ball and ready to play better without our coordinators that we just lost, and we got two coordinators, we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. We're going to be well equipped. We're going to be just fine. Don't worry about it. We'll be all right. And I mean, you can have your opinions and comments or whatever, but I believe this is 13-4 and a run to the Super Bowl. That's it. And if we bring back Z, it's Super Bowl for sure. But if it's going to be 13-4 and a run to the Super Bowl, then that's what it's got to be. With or without Z, we just want to get to the Super Bowl. That's the main goal.
I think my prediction was, when we went over the schedule, I think it was like 14-3. I did a video a while back that said I could see a path to them going 15-2 again. I don't believe they will go 15-2 again. The only teams...
Oh, that was Norris that got hurt? That was Norris that got hurt.
Okay. Is there a card out, or is...
Yeah, there it should be a cart.
Okay. Because it looked like he was in a lot of pain, the way his leg was shaking.
Yeah. You don't want to lose your teammates. You don't want to lose any player to any sort of injury if it's serious. But yeah, prayers up to him, and get well soon, you know. They got the card out there. And man, I just hope he's okay.
Yeah, I think it's a neck. They just
Neck.
showed the replay. So this has a potential to not be as bad as it looked because it's a neck situation. They're just gonna immobilize him. But he might be fine. Just protocol when someone gets like, because basically he was making a tackle and basically just kind of took a knee to the helmet. So
Yeah, that hurts. That's painful.
Flying Hawaiian says, I don't think it's a strength and conditioning coach. I think it's turf laid over concrete. I just think it was knee to helmet. I don't think it was either one of those.
Yep, Maurice Norris. Maurice Norris. That's who got hurt.
Remember when his name was Morris?
Yep. I remember that. I remember his name being Morris. Morris Norris, but it's Maurice Norris.
Yeah,
Huh.
I was like, it was Morris all last year. Now this year is Maurice. I don't understand how that works. Maybe somebody messed up and called him Morris Norris. And he's like, oh, hey, that rhymes. I'll take that into the season. And then if I make the team next year, I'll correct them.
I mean, that's a hell of a, general name. Why not? Morris Norris? Hey, I'll take it. But yeah, Maurice Norris, he's been injured. And I'm liking this commercial right here. You got John Mason, Darren McCarty.
Talk to me about
hey, look. Shout out to Spenny, Easy, and Darren McCarty. Shout out to those guys over at Woodward Sports. Big shout out to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got
talking to me about commercials that you like. I'm sitting up here watching the same damn commercials every time.
But you're watching them 200 times.
This is crazy.
Yeah, this is an ambulance coming out. So yeah, this is serious. This is a serious injury.
Yeah.
This is not a good look for Maurice.
Yeah. I can't judge it because of what it looked like. That's why I'm saying if it's a neck situation, who was that? Well, no, that was somebody else, and it didn't look like anything.
I mean, we just lost Ennis Rakestraw to a shoulder injury not too long ago, and then now this. So, I mean, injuries is gonna be one thing that's going to get in the way of the Lions, and the football gods got to somehow take away this injury bug from us.
I feel like Shannon Sharp right now because I'm watching the game without sound. That's the only reason I feel like Shannon Sharp.
Hey, Drake London, Detroit Lions fan. He is a Detroit Lion fan. This is his favorite team he's playing against. Grew up a Lions fan. And I seen him right on the sideline over there with the Falcons and whatnot. I thought he was originally going to come to Detroit and play alongside Amon-Ra St. Brown. I thought that.
Yeah, that's what they were saying, but didn't he get drafted in the Gibbs draft?
I think so. I think that too. I think that was that same draft.
No. It had to be
or
the year before. Yeah, because Bijan went in that draft.
Bijan went in that draft, and from there, way before that, Drake London was so available, but he let everybody know he was a Lions fan. And when he was interviewed on the St. Brown podcast, he let it be known that this was a team he grew up with, that his dad was a Lions fan, and he understands, the history of the Lions and what kind of things that they've been through. You know what I'm saying? And when you think of the Lions, right? You don't even think about the years where we dominated the NFL and won in the 50s. Most people are so up to speed about the 0-16 years. You know what I'm saying? The losing years. They're not used to seeing or hearing about us dominating the 50s at all. They never heard
Because we
about
weren't
that. They think they
alive.
don't count. Yeah, because we never weren't alive. But if I tell you what, the last title was 1957. Fast forward now, what counts? What counts and what doesn't count? Our last title, or we just don't have no Super Bowls. You know what I mean? Like I feel like we gotta dial in at some point and understand that if we win our championship this year, it better count. It better count, because we're not just gonna look at it and say, oh, it just didn't count. This counts. This is for real counts. If our last championship happened in 57 before that Super Bowl merger. So I mean, it's just crazy.
It counts. And I used to have a friend from Philly. And that was always the argument between us, who had the most NFL championships. Fast forward to Philly having 2 Super Bowls in the last 10 years. It's now a moot point. I can't say anything. So while, the 57 and the 52 or whenever those 4 championships happened, we got them, but we didn't see none of them. My dad's 80. If he was watching football at that time in 57, he was 12 years old. Just to put that in perspective, my dad is 80. He was 12 the last time the Lions won a Super Bowl. Won a championship.
And
so we want to see Super Bowls.
Oh, we want to see Super Bowls. That's the result.
Yeah.
Dan Campbell, I don't know if you paid attention, but Dan Campbell was over there, rallying up the boys and letting them know that, hey, everything's going to be fine. We just got to play hard for him. We got to play hard for Norris. And, just think of him, play hard for him, because this is the type of stuff that motivates the team to go harder. We don't want to see injuries, but it makes you motivate the other guys to go hard and play for one another. You know what I'm saying? And, ride like a band of brothers. So when your brother goes down, next man up, step up, think of him and play hard for him. That's what you got to do.
So why did they just walk off the field and then come back on?
I have no idea. That
was weird.
Hey, look at the comment.
Put him in the ambulance?
Yep, they put him in the ambulance.
I
think, he was knocked out or something. Got the wind. I don't know. Neck. It's a neck injury from what I'm understanding from you, but that hurts.
Yeah, it looked like. Yeah, it was from the whatchamacallit. Are they asking them if they want to continue? What is happening?
I'm not sure.
What are they saying on your broadcast?
I'm just muting the game. I can't play it.
Hold on 1 second. Try to reconnect these earbuds.
If the Lions win the Super Bowl, I'll be going to the parade. I don't care how cold it is.
All right. Oh, they're reconnected. I don't know, but I've only got one in. I can't really hear it.
Yeah, a tough injury, man. Tough injury.
Yeah, that's. But
I
like
mean,
I
that's
said,
what players.
sometimes those don't. They look worse than what they are, and then they'll probably be in the hospital like overnight, and then return to Detroit tomorrow or something. You hope that's what the situation is.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't show like a thumbs up or anything. That's generally that's what happens. Like they'll show
Wow.
a thumbs up. You know what I
I
mean?
don't know if you see, but Coach Raheem Morris
Mm-hmm.
is handing his headphones over. Wow.
Handing them over for what?
He handed it over. Handed over his
It is
headphones
a
over at
little
the
bit more
sideline.
of a breakdown of what we talked about as far as the list, because I just have a few more. Alarm. Okay, so he's handing them over for what? Are they?
Have a wonderful day.
I'm not so sure. I mean, they just let the little play clock run. They let the play clock
Yeah,
run to 0.
I'm
And
confused. Hold on, let me see if I can hear what's happening. Hold on 1 second. So they're having a prayer circle.
having a prayer circle right in the game, handshakes. Clock's still running too. That's the crazy part too.
Okay.
Are you sure of what's going on? You know what's going on right now?
It seems as though they're going to end the game. Because they,
After
yeah,
what happened to Norris, yeah.
he said some of the fans are heading to the exits, and he believes that's going to be the end of the game.
Wow. Wow, that's how serious that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sad, man.
Yeah.
So that means this game is forfeited.
No, I think it is just. Hold on. Yeah.
Yeah, this game's over.
Yeah, they said the Falcons are packing stuff up
Mm-hmm.
but they're waiting for official word.
Mm-hmm. It looks like they will cancel the game.
I mean, they're just letting the clock run right now. Bet fine or wine, I'll check it.
Yeah.
Oh, you said me.
Officials checking in with the head coaches.
Yeah.
Sad time, man. Sad time. Hey, guys, I want you guys in the comment section for Don and me to give prayers. And all of you guys from LNU right now, all the NLU fans right now, give a lot of prayers to Maurice Norris. Give prayers to Maurice Norris right now. Leave prayers in the comment section, if you guys may, because this is a sad time. And it's in the middle of a preseason game. It's not even a regular season game. It's a preseason game where this happens. And it's tough. It's a tough situation. And, I'm at loss of words, Don. I'm just really at a loss of words.
Yeah. For sure. I feel like they're just gonna let the clock run out.
Yeah, let the game be over at that point. Just let the clock let the clock run out. Players run out to the sidelines, shake hands, and it's game over.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, that's game over, ladies and gentlemen. Don, any final words?
Said the game is suspended.
Oh no. Wow.
Suspended means something different. So I mean, we don't care about the results of the game. It's a preseason. But generally when you suspend, you pick it up at some other time. They're not gonna replay this game. Yeah, that's wild, bro.
Yeah, it is. That injury just had me like, wow, like.
Yeah, well, that's why you see generally. Hold on. She's
I got a notification from ESPN talking about Lions beat Falcons. No, it's a suspended game. Only ESPN, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Now my earbud dropped out, but it came back in. So yeah, they were just interviewing Raheem Morris about what happened. Look at Bijan out there smiling at people while he's shaking their hands. What a classless individual. No, I'm just.
But yeah, this is a tough one, man. This is a tough blow. And think about it. Norris was definitely excited to play this year. He was excited to want to suit up for the team and play this year and get out there on the field, and this happens.
Yeah. I mean, this is why you go into things like guaranteed contracts and all this stuff, because you're always one play away from your season being over, your career being over, hell, even your life being over. So, this is the game that we love, and it's brutal. It's not they call it a kid's game, but in a way it is. But when grown men are playing it ain't. So, I hope that he makes a full recovery. I hope he's able to come back and play. I was trying to think of the young man's name that we had a couple of years ago get hurt on something that looked like nothing. I don't remember his name. I think it was a safety. And they had to get the ambulance and everything out for him as well. But no, I don't know if he played again. I know he didn't come back and play for the Lions again. And then I think he was like, were we playing the Patriots, or did he used to play for the Patriots? I don't know. Noah Bogoski says, dude, what happened? Maurice Norris was injured while making a tackle. It looked pretty bad. Kind of took a knee to the helmet. They put him on the backboard, put him in an ambulance, took him to Grady Hospital. And so the nature of the injury had everyone, pretty shook. So they just decided to end the game. William Thomason said, if you believe in prayers, prayers up. Shout out.
Yes, we do. We need a lot of prayers up for him. A lot of it.
Tough ending. Hope he recovers. I thought you were talking about the dude from Buffalo. No, not Hamlin. The Hamlin was much worse. Apparently, his heart stopped 3 times on the field or something like that. They had to revive him. I can't remember the dude's name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember his name. But yeah, it looked like something really, really like innocent, right? Like nothing actually happened. And then he had to get carted off, and they put him in the ambulance and took him away, but I'm not sure. Dylan Drummond signing autographs. Dylan Drummond had a decent game. So, yeah, well, the final score is going to be the Detroit Lions 17, the Atlanta Falcons 10. I guess this is the post-game show now. So we'll talk about what happened during that game. Biggest takeaways from this game. Unfortunate that the injury happened and they had to end the game prematurely. But shout out to Maurice Norris. We hope you do well. Lots of prayers going up for him. Hope he makes a full recovery. Whether he plays this season or not is not important. What's most important is his health. So we hope there are no adverse effects. Actually, it would be great if he could come back and play this season. Not because it's important, but that would just show you how quickly he was able to recover from this. My takeaways from the game. Hendon Hooker may have just played his way off of this roster. He definitely doesn't look like he's ready to be the number 2 quarterback. If they do keep 3 quarterbacks, that doesn't make him safe, because I would bring someone in and make Kyle Allen currently the emergency quarterback. Hendon Hooker, to me, he's out. So what were your opinions, Chicken Nugget King?
I think he's definitely good as gone. Hendon Hooker, he did not perform well today. He did not bring his best. Kyle Allen, like we said this whole game, he's played better than, Hendon Hooker. And he's showed up and he's progressed a lot better than Hendon. But overall, defense was playing good. They were pretty stellar tonight, making 3 and outs, getting stops, besides allowing 2 touchdowns. They still played perfect. They played great. They played hard. They had fun, and they did the right things. But in the second half as an offense, we protected the rock and made sure that we didn't let go of the rock and fumble or turn over too much. That's a good thing. But however, Hendon Hooker is definitely good as gone. We might just have to go out there and look for a QB2 just in case, And tonight's game has been a very solid game. But what's more important is Maurice Norris's life right now and injury right now, because it's pretty tough and significant, as we can see right here on the comment section about Mike Utley. Is that Mike Utley? He had an injury
Utley.
too, and it was Utley. Yeah, Utley. My bad,
Yeah.
Mike Utley. That injury was pretty bad, pretty tough. But this one right here really hurt a lot, and it stings for the fans to walk out and leave the building, and players to sit there and witness that. But it really sucks, because this is a game that we all love, right? We love football.
Yeah.
It's pretty physical. It's all out war. That's what this is. It's all out war out there on the field. And when you get hurt, you get hurt. But at the end of the day, you got to be concerned of your health. You got to be concerned of your well-being, and you got to be concerned of the sacrifices you're making out in the field, But yeah, we just really got to send prayers to Maurice, and hopefully he gets well. And we all really thinking of him right now, and we just need prayer warriors right now to help him out and get him through this tough time.
Yeah, facts. No, he said it can't be. So Mike Utley, this was in the 90s, and he was paralyzed on the field. So no,
Mike
I'm
Utley,
talking
yep.
I'm talking about something that happened a couple years ago. And I just can't remember the young man's name. Either we were playing the Patriots or we signed him from the Patriots, or something about the AFC, sticks out to me about that. But yeah, I don't remember. It was just something, like I said, didn't look like anything at all. And yeah, he was done for the season and went to the hospital and all this stuff. So we hope that Maurice So that's what I was saying about them not showing him going off, them not showing him of them putting him into the ambulance, because usually what they'll do is, they'll show the player will give a thumbs up, like, okay, I have movement in my extremities and I'm just letting everybody know that I can feel my arms and hands and everything, so I'll be okay. They didn't show that, which is the most concerning thing for me. I don't know if he did it. It wasn't mentioned when I was listening, so that is that's the most concerning part.
Yeah, that was just scary. It was scary to witness, scary to see right on television in real time, and yeah, I'm just at lost of words.
Mm-hmm.
That's my final thoughts about this game. As we look forward to next week against the Miami Dolphins in the preseason home opener, uh, we got to get ready for this one. We got to get ready, and let's make plays for Morris. Let's do this for Maurice, and let's go get a preseason win, even though it doesn't count. But let's go out there and play hard for him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate that injuries are part of this game, and you can't really do anything about that. You try to make it as safe as you can, but just what happened was just a freak thing. He was making a routine tackle, and the other guy was running hard, playing hard, and just kind of contacted his head and neck area with his knee, and that was enough for this to happen. So you never know. That's why we talk about depth, and that's why we talk about attrition and all these things, because you just don't know what can happen. You don't know what will happen. But the guarantee is that in an NFL game, someone's going to get hurt. It doesn't mean that they're going to get injured every week, but someone's going to get hurt. Doesn't mean someone is going to get carted off every week. Doesn't mean that someone is going to lose their season every week. But the reality is, it can happen, and it often does happen. And as many games as we play across the league every week, is a high possibility. So it's just a reminder of what can happen, and often does happen, and it sucks. So I'm pretty sure that the locker room right now doesn't care about anything else except for the health of Maurice Norris. I'm sure no one is doing anything right now but praying for him and thinking about him. It'll probably be a bunch of people going to the hospital to check on him, to make sure he's okay. So we will try to get the prognosis out of what's going on. I don't know if Dan Campbell. Yeah, I don't know if Dan Campbell is. I don't think he's come to the podium yet. But that'll be the first question when he does. What is happening with Maurice? Let's see. He said the players on Instagram, it doesn't look good at all. No, it did look good. It's probably on Twitter too.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a sad time, man. Very sad time.
Yeah. I don't know. That sucks, man. That sucks.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna let you go, man. Take care tonight. Take care, One Pride. Love you guys. LNU, Chicken Nugget King out. See you.
All right. We'll see you, man. Appreciate you coming through.
All right.
All righty. As I said, it looks like he took a shoulder and knee to the head. Yeah. I don't know, bro. See if there's any updates. Detroit Sports Podcast says halftime thoughts. Is it time to trade Detroit Lions QB Hendon Hooker for anything? Easy wants to call Tesla Cybertron. I just don't want to do any nicknames with Megatron or any type of transformer. I just don't want to do it. We need to stop doing that. Shout out to everybody coming through. We have 776 people in here after the game. It's not much of a post-game show because of the way that the game ended. That was the worst way that you can end a game. They did suspend it. They did credit the Lions with the win. However, yeah, I don't know. Woodward Sports has it up on their Instagram page. I don't know how I feel about that. You know what I mean? But I mean, it is what happened. It is news. As callous as it may seem, you know, that's what's happening. So, like I said, unfortunate. Mary Risher says, praying for this man, asking the Lord to intercede for him. Yeah, definitely needs prayer. Man, it sucks. It really sucks. But I can't, yeah. Can't really say too much more about it other than it sucks. Pierce the Weather says, what's going on? One of the Lions players, Maurice Norris, was injured in the fourth quarter, the beginning of the fourth quarter, and was carted off, put into an ambulance, and taken to the hospital. And so the Lions, the Lions, Dan Campbell, and Falcons coach Raheem Morris got together, decided that they would finish the game. Not finish it, but end it. Sorry. And then word came down from the NFL that the game was to be suspended, and that was it. So the players formed a prayer circle. There were no more snaps played. There was a snap, but yeah, the players were just kind of standing around. No one was doing anything. No one was sure about what was happening. So then they got into a prayer circle, and then that was pretty much the Falcons started packing up, Lions started packing up, and then the game was called by the NFL officially. So that is what happened. Someone was worried about their gambling. If you're gambling on a preseason game, you might need to check yourself into a facility. Right? Yeah. You might have a problem. But the fact that you do have that problem, and then you see a young man, we don't know what's happening with Maurice Norris. You know, I don't know if he's fighting for his life. I don't know if he's fighting for his career. I don't know if he's fighting for his season. I don't know if he's just fighting for the next couple of weeks. But if that's what you go to and that's what you think about your gambling total, the money that you just lost because you were gambling on a preseason game because they decided to end it a quarter early, that shows a lot about who you are as a person. So, Jack, we don't have any word yet about what the prognosis is. They said it was the first time in NFL history that a preseason game was called. I can imagine. I don't think that there was, injuries like this don't generally happen in the preseason. I mean, there have been some serious injuries, but, ambulances and, stretchering them off and all this other stuff. Like I said, the most telling thing to me about the seriousness and the severity of the injury is they didn't show any of the. That's why I asked. I said, did they put him in the ambulance? I didn't even see them put him in the ambulance. You know what I mean? So that's the problem. That's a big problem. Hopefully he's okay. Like we said, hopefully he makes a full recovery. But this game is every now and then you get a reminder like this that this game is it's brutal, So for the fans that get mad at players when they want to hold out and renegotiate their contracts and things of this nature, this is why, right? Because your earning ability could be taken away in one play, right? One play. This man may never, ever play football again. Hopefully he does. Like I said, hopefully he comes back this season, because if he comes back this season, that shows you, he was able to recover from it. It wasn't as serious as it originally looked. But, we've got the extremes. We've got Mike Utley. We've got Reggie Rogers. We've got, we've got these things that happen. And when they happen, if they happen, that's it. Your life has changed forever. Mike Utley was paralyzed. No more walking. Forget playing. No more walking. You can't use your legs anymore. So this is, this is serious stuff. That's why I'll never be mad at a player holding out for more money. Facts. Get your money, be able to take care of your family, and all these things, because it could just be over. It could just be over that quickly. Bridget Maxey says, I was at the game when Utley was paralyzed. Devastating. Facts. Big facts. So like I said, this is just a reminder of the brutality of the game. And some people are, as you can see, one of the commenters or a couple of commenters, some people are brutal, right? Don't care too much about anything. But you know, I hate that all these people are here under such somber circumstances, but we're all trying to get an update, wondering what's going to happen. Let's see. Yeah, Anson Wells says an absolute first in NFL history, the Atlanta Falcons and Detroit Lions are running out the final 14 minutes of the game during prayer to honor Maurice Norris after he had to be carted off the field. So Jimmy Liao, medical doctor for the Detroit Lions, says Maurice Norris injury video full sequence, knee to the side of the head, unconscious, and fencing immediately. Seizure activity seen in legs a few seconds later. Falcons trainers probably saw it right away, taken off in ambulance. Okay. So, I mean, yeah, it could be not as serious as it initially looked. As he says, knee to the side of the head, unconscious, and fencing immediately, right? So fencing is when you seize up, when you get knocked out. Shout out Joey Jihad. If you know, you know. But you hope just from hearing that, knee to the side of the head, you hope just from hearing that it is not a neck injury, not anything that we're talking about, paralysis coming from it or anything of that nature. Philly's finest. When did that happen? Was that feel like it was 20 years ago now, 16, 17 years ago? Long time ago. Two minutes ago, Detroit Lions PR told us what we all know. Lions DB Maurice Norris has been transported to a local hospital for further evaluation. Evil Empire Sports, there's a tweet in response. It says, preseason has been brutal. Why are we sacrificing these players trying to make a roster for exhibition? Because you have to play to make the roster. It's kind of, yeah. People come out with these takes, bro. I tell you, you got to play to make the roster. We're not sacrificing anyone. 07 or 08. Yeah, so we're coming up on 20 years, 17, 18 years. Let's see, has the NFL said anything about it? No. They got these Shador highlights, so Shador did well. What was 07 or 08 when Joey Jihad got knocked out on camera? Shedeur Sanders was 14 of 23, 138 yards and 2 touchdowns. Hey, Browns. Hey, Browns. Right now, we will give you Hendon Hooker, a case of Verner's, a case of Faygo, any flavor you like. Actually, we'll give you multiple cases of Faygo. Some better made chips for Shedeur Sanders. Who says no? Who says no? Hopefully the Browns don't say no. My goodness. So just looking for some updates. I don't know if what the frick? Let's see. Yeah, still not getting anything. Tactical Sport says no. How are you going to say no? How are you going to say no? That's crazy. With a name like Joey Jihad, he deserved to get knocked out. Why? He's a rapper. Why does he deserve to get knocked out? I mean, what we did see, obviously, we saw the continued ascension, if you could say, of Isaac Tesla. Shout out Easy, giving him a nickname of Cybertron. Please stop it. Please give him a nickname that has nothing to do with the Transformer. Megatron is one of one. We don't need to be comparing our young guys to Detroit Lions legends. I really don't like when people do that. Like, we try to compare Jameer Gibbs to Barry Sanders. For what reason? Barry Sanders was an alien. He was a unicorn. What's the purpose of the comparison? There isn't a purpose, right? So we should just not do that anymore. You feel me? Makes sense, right? So that man walked into the stadium with an entourage and theme music. I'll pass. Did he? Oh, man. That just doesn't make any sense. That does not make sense. Okay. Were y'all there at the same time? I mean, it's common for rappers to name themselves after things that are considered to be tough and lawless. You got Capone, you got Noriega. Like, it's a normal thing. It's normal. It's not like something new, right? You got a rock and roll person that named himself Marilyn Manson. I don't know where the Maryland part came from, but Manson was for Charles Manson. It's show business, it's entertainment. That's how they do it. So don't take it into account. And actually, his name may have actually been Jihad, just like Jihad Campbell, right? So it's an actual name as well. So don't get too upset. Again, it's an actual name, but this is what I'm saying. It's an actual name, right? Do you not like Jihad Campbell? Like, if we had drafted Jihad Campbell, would you not like him because of his actual name? That's my question. You know what I'm saying? Well, if Shedeur Sanders walked into the stadium with an entourage and theme music and played well like he did, I can't hate on him. I can't be too upset. Maurice Norris is breathing and has some movement, per Dan Campbell. There's a Twitter post. I'm not gonna say from his phone. It says breaking. After much speculation and doubt, Penei Sewell is now expected to make the Lions 53-man roster. See, this is the type of stuff. So Ennis Rakestraw says, and quit DMing me saying I'm about to get cut. So we talked about that earlier. And I'm not going to say who responded to it, but I'm going to read the reply. It says, try staying off social media until you actually do something in the NFL. Maybe that's the damn issue. Why does he have to stay off of social media? and this is like, we have to stop attacking players personally because they get injured. Like, I don't. So that's the two opposite ends of the spectrum. We sat here and watched Maurice Norris get knocked out, and it's all prayers this and prayers that, and everyone is concerned and hoping that he's okay. But then at the opposite end of the spectrum, if a player is what you would call injury prone and often gets injured, like personal attacks and things of that nature, what is that about? Like, why are fans that way? Like, my thing with Marcus Davenport is that Marcus Davenport can't stay healthy. As a person, I don't have a problem with Marcus Davenport. I don't think he's a bum. I don't think he's a bad person. I don't think he's a bad player. He's got injury history. He's got difficulty staying healthy. Why is that an indictment on him? You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense to me. But this is who fans are. This is what fans do. It's unfortunate. No, stay off of social media until you do something in the NFL. Okay, he got hurt. Like, The Lion King says it's disappointing at the collapse of Hooker. I thought he was our version of the new breed mobile black QB. Instead, he's just black. Assalamu alaikum, checkmate. I don't get Oh, that's crazy. Lion King. I don't think anybody can read that. I can. But I don't know too many other people that can read that. It says alaikum assalam. Hold on, give me a second. I'll be right back. All right, we back. Let's see here. What we got? You could read. Yes, I can. Lion King. Remember, I lived in Qatar for 15 years. I can read and speak the language. All right. Do we have any updates? Any more updates from Dan Campbell? Let us see. Um, Yeah, we don't have too much else in the way of updates. Lions All-Pro wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown is the only player in Madden 26 with a 99 overall catch rating. So there you go. All right. Since we don't have any more updates, I will give you guys a link. Alrighty. Give you guys a link because let me tell you why. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why. Let's see here. There will be a reason. Okay, there will be a reason. 1 second. The reason is not happening right now, but I can promise you there'll be a reason. Okay. All right. So I'll put this in the chat for you guys. Okay. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to Motor City Cats. I'm most likely, if no one else is doing it, I will be doing games this season on LNU. I'll have to just see. Anytime no one else is doing it, I'll do it because I'm doing it on my channel as well. So some of you are here through the Motor City Cats channel. Some of you are here through the LNU channel. I'm doing them both at the same time. So go ahead and subscribe to Motor City Cats. Hit that link in the chat. We are on our race back to 1,000. And obviously, with the season starting, we are not too far away. So we need about 175 more subscribers to get back to 1,000. And I do say back because I was over 1,500, or I was around 1,500 when I left the other place that I was at, the place where I wasn't allowed to drink 40s and smoke weed on camera. Not that I ever have or ever do. I just wasn't allowed to do so. But make sure you go ahead and smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, smash the share button to let everybody know what is going on in this illustrious fan cave around here. Tactical, where were you when I gave that update? I said that before. I said per Dan Campbell, he is breathing and has some movement. But shout out for putting it in the chat. It's Lions Rumble 81 says Detroit Lions setting the trend. It's bigger than the game. Yeah, that was a trend that was set. Shout out to the players and coaching staff for setting the tone and standards. Dan Campbell was absolutely animated on the field. Dan Campbell did say he was breathing and talking and showed movement. Right. So facts. These are all good signs, all great signs. When it happened, I said it looked more serious than it was. And hopefully that is the prognosis. Hopefully it looked a lot more serious than it was. Obviously, if it's a concussion of that sort, he's going to miss some time. So I guess they'll evaluate how they move forward, because there are 2 more weeks left in the preseason / training camp. So if you'd like to get Maurice back this season, which is, I think, now on the table, then you can't put him on IR during training camp. So you have to be strategic with it. But again, the most important thing is his health. And it would be fantastic if he's able to play again this season, because that would just show you that his health is 100%. He is 100% recovered, and there are no lingering effects from this injury. So you love to see that a serious injury or serious looking injury is not as serious as it looked. You love to see that, because you never want to see any type of injuries, especially not serious injuries. But that is what that is. Oh no, I was talking to Tactical Sport. Lions Rumble, you good? Said his salary should be guaranteed, no ifs, ands, and buts. Facts, right? This is why we were talking about this earlier. These are the types of things that you see. Is why you go, okay, this person's contract should be guaranteed, because while it does look like Maurice Norris is going to make a full recovery, there are players out there that stuff like this happens and they're never able to play again. You know what I mean? So we want to make sure that outside of the game, outside of the lines, people's quality of life is the best that it can be. And if I signed a contract to play this type of sport, this type of game, when I know that I'm always one play away from severe injury, one play away from serious injury, one play away from catastrophic injury, my life can be taken away, my career could be taken away, my quality of life can be changed and altered forever. Yeah, guarantee my contract. That's all. Owners, you guys have the money. It's not a thing where, but, the NFL union has to get stronger. We talked about this before. The NFLPA is a very, very weak union, which is why they don't have lifetime health care and insurance and all these things because they've never fought for it. So hopefully things like this will just spark the change that needs to happen, and they will go ahead and start standing on the table to get fully guaranteed contracts for everybody. So it's needed. It's about time. I think it's the only professional league that doesn't have it. You know, baseball, basketball, I think, and hockey have fully guaranteed contracts. Why not the NFL? The NFL is king. It brings in the most money. And so with it bringing in the most money, you know, you should be getting guaranteed contracts. You know, look at baseball. Look at how many people are on a baseball team at a time, right? And then they've got the farm system. And the farm system has how many A's? You got single A, double A, triple A. Like, you've got all of these people that you have to pay. And they still find a way to guarantee contract with a non-salary cap league. I'm sure the NFL can figure out a way to guarantee these contracts. Even, yeah, we have a salary cap. You understand what I'm saying? So that is what that is. Right. So we need to get that done. But guys, please make sure right now you run over everybody. We got over 1,000 people in here right now. We got over 1,100 people in here right now. If all y'all go and subscribe, I will be at 1,000 real quick. So make sure you guys, please, for me, run over, smash that link, go over, hit the subscribe for Motor City Cats. I am live Mondays on LNU. I'm live on Tuesdays and Wednesdays on my channel. On Thursdays, I don't go live. I got too much stuff to do on Thursdays. On Fridays, I'm live on my channel. But the change is going to be through this season. Once we set it up, it'll be a similar situation with Syndicate Detroit Sports on Friday, where I will be live on both my channel and Syndicate Detroit Sports. I will be dropping videos over there as well. So make sure you subscribe everywhere so that you don't miss me, I don't miss you, and we can interact. If you're new here or if you've never seen me before, you never interacted with me, the chat is my friend. I love talking to the chat, interacting with you guys, because what is the purpose of me just sitting here talking to myself, right? So you guys will be heard. You guys will be read. You don't necessarily have to send a super chat, but if you want to send it, you can. I don't require it for you to get to the top of the line. So please go ahead, do me that favor, run over to Motor City Cats right now and subscribe. We'll be back. What's today? Today's Friday. Okay. So we will be back on Monday right here on LNU. We will break this thing down with a little bit more fervor and ferocity than we had after the game because of the unfortunate circumstances of how it ended. But once again, the Motor City Cats are indeed back at it. I appreciate you, Lions Rumble. He said Bobby B. Bonilla was getting paid for decades. Facts, right? Don't forget the Discord. Oh, yeah. Let me hit you guys with the Discord link. And I just had Discord open because Flying Hawaiian sent me a message. All right, let me hit you with this right quick. Let's see. Pull up the link to the Lions chat. Where is my link? Oh, there we go. All right, because you have to make a fresh link for Discord because they do expire. All right, so I got that there. I will throw this here. Appreciate you, Lions Rumble. I appreciate that. With the $4.99 super chat, he says, Say less, subscribed and live. Let's link up. I will hit you with the Discord link, and you can catch me there as well. I do have my notifications on now, so I definitely will be able to see it. Before I didn't have my notifications on, so I didn't know if you sent me a message or what. All right, let me get this in here. And there we go. All right. So that is the link to the Discord. If you guys are not members of the Discord, go ahead and smash that, sign up for it, and you can talk to me. You can talk to others. We definitely need to try to get it popping more this season than we got it last season. Last season, I kind of came in like right before the offseason started and everything. So throughout the year, throughout this season, we're going to try to build this Motor City Cats community. And then also the people involved with LNU, the people involved with Syndicate Detroit Sports, all that. We want to make sure that we just have like a homogenous type of community together, man, to be able to talk Lions, have our opinions heard, man, because you can't do that everywhere. So I try to make sure that you can do that. I did start off as a chat member, so I know how it feels sometimes to be talking and ain't nobody paying attention. So it is what it is. I do this for you guys. Hey, we are here for a common purpose, a common reason to sit down and talk Lions. We love this team. We love the city of Detroit. So that is what that is. I'm not talking Pistons. I'm not talking Tigers. I'm talking Lions. I ain't talking Red Wings, even though obviously I love every team. Okay, I love the Tigers by default. I don't love baseball, but I love the Tigers by default because that is my team. That's my hometown team. Hold on, let me get this. You still looking into fantasy football? I am still looking into fantasy football. I promise you I'm going to try to get that done. But I'm working on another app that I'm about to get paid for immediately. So I got to get that finished. I hope to have that finished by the end of this weekend. Because if I don't have it finished by the end of this weekend, I may miss the opportunity. It's tax time here and it's a tax app. So I need to get that taken care of. But once I get that done, then yes, I will immediately switch my attention back to the fantasy football app and try to get that launched before the regular season, so everyone will be able to draft and everyone will be able to, dabble in my platform and see what it is. But yes, hopefully I'm gonna work really hard to try to get all of those things done within the week, so that we can test them out and we can make sure it's a viable platform, because I don't want y'all playing fantasy football and not being able to access certain things. So appreciate you, Lion King, for the reminder. All of that is on my to-do list, which just like everything else, I got so much on my to-do list. It's not funny. Like milk, homogenize, all jokes respect. Exactly. Just like milk. All right. Appreciate you guys once again. The Motor City Cats are indeed back at it. We came to give you stats, none of that static. Whatever you do, make sure you keep your Lions news pragmatic, and we are out. Peace. See you on Monday.